Okay, I think I'm live. I was a few minutes late. I'm so sorry. If you've been following me for a while, don't freak out if I'm always a few minutes late, because I am always a few minutes late. Be sure to comment and let me know that you're on here. I think everybody's hopping over to my old videos. So let me know. I think I labeled it right for today's date. Live now. Hi, everybody. Hey, Judy. Hi. How's everybody doing? Hey, Athena. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Amber. She said I made it on time. Girl, I didn't. I am always late. Hey, Summer. Kate Fleming. Oh, my goodness. Hey. Kate's the beautiful lady that I was with before I even really went public. We'll have to share a story. Kate and Randall. How are y'all doing? Hi, everybody. I was letting everybody try to hop on here. Hi, Dana. Or Dana. I'm so sorry. I'm horrible at... Hi. Yeah, if I say your name wrong, I am so sorry. Yeah, I gotta... hey, Kayla. Hey, Julie. Are y'all doing okay tonight? Thank y'all so much for being on. I am just... I'm just going to let everybody hop on here. I think everybody... I was starting to get notified my phone. Hi, Diana. Hey, Daylene. Is it Daylene Carter? I feel something with you. So stay on. Alrighty. Hey, Cassandra. That's my friend, y'all. Cassandra. She's from my town. Is it Janine? Janine? Is it, how do you say that? Janine? How do you, I'm horrible with.
Janine?
Janine?
Yeah.
Is it Janine? Okay. I feel something with you. Hi. All right. Thank y'all so much for being on. I'm Angel Leigh, if you're new here. I'm so excited that you are a part of tonight. I am going to be doing some free readings tonight with some of the viewers, some of you that are supporting me. This is just kind of, I like to give back, and I try to get on as much as I can and try to give as much as I can. So thank you so much for being a part of tonight. I am going to bring Meredith on for just a few, and she's going to go over some available dates because I don't know when I'm available to. So I have a lot of people asking me, private messaging me, wanting to know like when I can, get them in for an appointment. And I'm just going to be honest. The best way is to always email at angelleassistant@gmail.com. And just be patient because there's quite a few. Poor Meredith. But anyway, she's going to get on here for just a few minutes, and she's going to go over some available dates with you. And just be sure to always email at angelleassistant@gmail.com. But I will say real quick before I forget, pay attention to, don't pay them attention, but be careful with scammers. As soon as I go live, people will start making fake profiles, all of that. And I don't know if everybody is the same when it comes to like a public page, but I've noticed with mine, I don't know how it is for other people, but with mine, you can't add me as a friend. So like on mine right now, always pay attention to that. They will make fake profiles. They will try to message you. They'll even comment under here and say, register, click this link. Y'all don't do that. Please don't do that. They will try their hardest to scam you. And if you ever feel like, I need to know, email us. Email at angelleassistant@gmail.com.
Can everyone hear me okay? Because I'm going to mute my mic before I start. Oh, I've got it muted. Just want to make sure that everyone can hear me.
Can everybody hear Meredith?
Just wanted to let everybody know that don't, like she said, don't click links.
Yeah, don't do that.
All the information that you need is going to be pinned in the comments. So it'll be a clickable link to the website and the email address, and that's it. That'll be pinned in the comments. It's all you need. Anything else that you receive from somebody, that's a scam. It's not legit. It's not valid. So just make sure that you look at the pinned comment. So anything that you need to access information or session information or events, that's going to be pinned in the comments. So you don't have to click any link, but what's pinned in the comment. That's it.
And if for some reason we can't, I don't know, just be sure to email. If I feel something with you, I want you to go ahead and start trying to email us immediately at angelleassistant@gmail.com and just say, hey, she has a connection for me, and Meredith will send you the link. And then you would copy that link and you would put it into a web browser, okay, and then paste it in there. If I feel like you need to come on video, okay, sometimes it's just quick images. I've told myself I've been better at doing that. If I feel anything at all, I'm going to tell you what I feel, even if it's a name, I'm going to tell you. So sometimes, yes, I need to bring you on. Sometimes if it's just a quick image, I'm, just going to do that. But there are times, very rare, I will try to find you on Facebook, but you will know it's me because I'm going to be telling you, hey, I'm looking for you right now, that kind of thing. So, but yeah, the best thing to do is just to email. I think she's going to go over real quick some available dates, and then y'all, we are going to get started. So, okay, you want to go ahead and go over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, I have to bring you on. Let me drink some more coffee. Hold on just a second. Let me bring her on. Okay. There we go.
Sometimes it's the magic juice. Just have some coffee.
What's going on with me? Oh, hold on. Okay. There you are.
This helps a lot.
No, you're not. Where'd you
It
go?
really does. This is major stuff here.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to add you on here, and it ain't letting me. There we go. Nope.
Touch screen.
There she is. There she's not.
Hey, guys. Hi.
Okay, it's not.
Are you guys excited? Oh, feedback.
I'll turn it off.
Okay. I have mine off also, but I don't think it's muted. You guys excited about October 7th coming up on the Saturday, October 7th? That's just around the corner. So Angel Leigh is coming to the historic downtown Mobile at the Holiday Inn, that beautiful round building right in the heart, right off Dolphin Street, with everything to do. I hope you guys can make it. It's worth an hour drive. It's worth a 2-hour drive. She's had people come in from all over to come to these gallery readings. It's a blessing to be there. Even if you don't get a personal reading, you walk away feeling that you took something with you. I highly, highly recommend coming if you have that day free, October 7th. The tickets are available at angelleigh.org under the events tab. Just visit that, you see the link, and just click the link and you can purchase however many tickets that you want. There's still tickets available. There's actually quite a few tickets available to this particular event. But really, really hope that you will come out and join us on October 7th for the gallery reading. It's going to be wonderful.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about it.
So I wanted to talk about something going on with the groups of four. So I've had a lot of interest in the groups of four pouring into the email, and a lot of people are wanting to grab a couple of spots for there was a lady, she wanted to do herself and her sister, or somebody wanted her mother to do this with her. And I really cannot, in good faith, charge a family member for a spot, 2 spots, because a lot of the same souls are coming through for the family members. This is why we separate this from a family group. It's important that you understand that this is really separate from a family group. These individual spots are for individualized readings. They're specific to this one person. And so when you have family members coming in on these groups of 4, that's open to the public for booking. I'm trying to explain this the best I can where everyone understands. It just doesn't make sense to charge those individual spots for each family member, because a lot of the same souls are coming for those family members. It's best for family members to stick with a private session. 2 people can join on a one-on-one session. So if you want a private session for yourself and you want your husband, mom, wife, father, daughters, cousin, bring them in and let them sit with you, and she will read you together as a family. Just 2 people for a one-on-one is allowed. If it goes to 3 people or more, 3 to 5 people, that turns into a family group. So that's a different session package. But if it's just the two of you and you're wanting to get on a group of 4, I'm going to recommend that you don't. And the email is for private one-on-one because a lot of the same things are going to come through, and it's not going to be the individualized reading that you were hoping for. And it's also a savings to do the private one-on-one. When there's 2 of you, it's $125 savings to book that one-on-one, if that makes sense. And so I just wanted to make sure that everyone understands that. I've been itching to explain that to a lot of people because we have a lot of emails for family members wanting to book 2 spots in a group of 4. Yeah. And it's just...
There's no sense there. We can save money to do that. I do a lot of free, a lot more than what I ever put out because I feel like, it's between me and God and what I do. I don't publicize how much I give free, but I give a lot more than just this. But of course I do paid sessions as well. And I just don't want family members to think that they have to come in and do individual and pay more when you could just come as a group and I'm going to give readings, and if it's a family, it's kind of like, the same souls kind of thing. And so I feel like everyone kind of walks away with something, if that makes sense. Unless you just absolutely want to do it that way, then that's okay.
We will honor it if you still want to do it. We will honor it. I just have a problem charging those 2 separate charges for family members when they can get a session together $125 less.
I'm trying to block some scammers up in here.
Yeah.
We'll just ignore them, even the haters.
Stuff to go over while you get the scammers, and I will go over the. Okay, let's address the scammers. Hi, scammers! I just want you guys to know that the only links that you're going to click, there'll be one link to click. And it's going to be angellee.org. That's going to be pinned in the comments. And the other is the email address, angelleeassistant@gmail.com. That will be pinned in the comment. That's all you need. You don't need any other link. So anything that's coming to you by PM or anyone, we're not going to PM you. We're not going to DM you. We're not going to tell you want anything. Until she does a drawing, and she's gonna do a wheel drawing.
I will say, go ahead and tell that Daylene Carter. I think that's her name. So go ahead and email at angelleeassistant@gmail.com if you could. I'm gonna try to bring her a video.
Yeah, let me address that. Daylene and I think was it a Pam and a Janine, right? Pam and Janine that you felt something for?
I don't know.
I'll
go back through it.
This is why I'm here. She starts feeling, and so I'm here to go over everything because she's focusing on her connections. So go ahead and email angelleeassistant@gmail.com. I will pin that in the comments after I'm finished with this. So I'm going to give you the StreamYard link to join Angellee on video. And so what you'll do, and I will put instructions in the email. If you're Janine, Pam, and Daylene, go ahead and email us at angelleeassistant@gmail.com because I'm going to send you the StreamYard
Did I say link. I don't know if I said Pam.
I thought it was a Pamela. Maybe I
don't know. For sure, Daylene. Let's bring her on first, and that Janine.
Daylene, if you'll email, I'm gonna send you the StreamYard link to join Angellee on video for a free reading.
Hi, everybody.
And let's see, I'm losing my train of thought. Please remember to comment and share this live. Engage in the comments because that's how Angel will see your name. She knows you're here and you're engaged. She sees your name and she feels something for you. She's going to call your name out. So it's really important to comment and engage. And please share this live.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Can you think of anything else?
Just be sure to email at angelleeassistant@gmail.com. I have so much on my mind right now, so it's good for Meredith to come in here and give you dates and stuff like that, so that way she knows.
So the September 22nd, that's this week or this coming week. Yeah. September 22nd. I think there's one more spot. The last spot's pending. I haven't been able to check to see if it's cleared. But November 3rd, we have another one. Friday, November 3rd at 6:30 p.m. We've opened up a new group of 4 for those who missed out. And it's not advertised yet. So I haven't put the advertisement out for it yet.
But fresh to know.
But there is one person in it. So there's 3 spots available in the November 3rd if you missed out on September 22nd. And there's been a lot of interest in it.
Yeah. It's and these are guaranteed read-ins, fully guaranteed read-ins. It'd be 4 of you. So if you're hoping for a guaranteed reading, there will be 3 other people in there, but they're very, very patient. I love my four-person groups. Just email at angelleassistant@gmail.com, and she'll send you all the information. We'll get you in there. We have a spot available, and I think it's this coming week, September 22nd. We still have 1 spot remaining. So if you want that, if you want a guaranteed reading and you want to get into that spot, it's first come. We can't hold spots or anything like that. But if you want to do that, then to get in for this week, if not, you can always get in maybe if it doesn't go November 3rd. So,
November 3rd at 6:30 p.m. That's a Friday. Yeah. We always do them at Friday evening, 6:30 p.m. That way it gives people time to get in from their jobs and make it. But
I think that's pretty much it.
I think I'm going to leave the StreamYard. How do I do this?
I would have to review you. Thank you, Meredith. Thank you. Y'all be sure to email at angelleassistant@gmail.com.
Email in when she calls your name. Go ahead and email in. I'm going to send you the StreamYard link, and I'm going to give you directions to open it up in your browser to join her. All right.
All right. Thank you, Meredith. All right. Let me do this. All right. So thank you so much. Okay. So how do I do this? Hold on. Oh, I have to. Okay. I just have to do it like that. Okay. All right. So as you know, I had posted about my upcoming event, October 7th, that is in downtown Mobile, Alabama. I'm not really known in the Alabama area. I do go to like Tennessee. I've been a lot to the Gulf Coast, and it's always been really, really great, very successful. So I need your help to tell people and let people know that I'm coming to Mobile, Alabama. So I would love your support. I would just absolutely love it if you could spread the word. My event, all the information, everything is on my page right here, Angel Leigh Southern Spiritual Messenger. So you can also go to my website at www.angelleigh.org, and you can go to the events, and there's tickets available as well. So we still have tickets. I'm going to be walking around. We're going to do a meet and greet. So you can come and meet me and talk with me. It's an early show. All the details are on there. We did it early. That way you can still, make plans for that night. So I'm going to do a meet and greet and then the gallery reading. The gallery reading is I love my lives. Don't get me wrong, but these gallery readings are completely different. I started walking around and you just feel the energy. So I'm super excited about that. So I hope that you can come. I hope that you can experience, and I really hope that you can feel the energy and just get that firsthand experience in person. It's just a completely different energy. So October 7th, Mobile, Alabama. And if you're not able to go, please spread the word and let other people know about it as well. I'm going to do something real quick. So okay. Thank you for reminding me. So I had posted a while back, last week sometime, and I said that if you shared my October 7th event and you commented down below, shared, then I would put you in for a drawing to win 2 free tickets. And I'm fixing to do that real quick. And then we're going to get to the fun part. And then I'm going to give some free readings tonight. But I appreciate all of you for being patient with us. We had a lot to go over. So I know it was a lot of talking, but it was very, very important that we talk to y'all about some of this stuff. So I have this little wheel. It's called Wheel of Name, Random Names. It's like a free little spin thing. And so I put everybody that shared, and I just want to say I am so, so thankful for all of your support. And there were so many shares. Like it took me forever to put all of your names in here. Now, if you win these 2 free tickets, this is to the gallery reading and to the meet and greet. The meet and greet, it's included. You don't have to go. I would love to meet you and give you a hug in person. And all the information as well as on this page. If you win, be sure to email at angelleassistant@gmail.com. And that way you can kind of claim your tickets, if that makes sense. And now, let's say for some reason you can't go, something happens. You don't lose your tickets. You are more than welcome to gift your tickets to whoever you feel in your heart that needs them the most. Okay. So just keep that in mind as well. What happened?
Oh my gosh.
Y'all, you have to hold on, y'all. Sorry. What happened?
I'm sorry, I was going to try to put the camera on your wheel.
No. It's fine. It's okay.
That is your feedback. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, you're fine. I was like, what's going on? Is it spirits? Anyways. Okay, so I'm going to do this real quick. And be sure, if you can't go, if you can't make it, if you gift your tickets, just email, let us know. Cause we'll, I need to know that you're coming, for the list, just first names only. You don't have to give all your information or anything such as that, but I just need your first name only so we can put you on the list to come in. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. This is for 2 free tickets to my Mobile, Alabama event. Thank all of you so much for sharing and being a part of this and just being so supportive. All right. I don't know if y'all can hear this or not. Let me turn this up. Okay. All right. It says click to spin. I'm spinning it. All right. So let's see who just won 2 free tickets to the October 7th Mobile, Alabama event. Allison, how do you say her name?
Elsie.
Allison Elsie Davis. You just won 2 free tickets to October 7th. If you're not in here, somebody tag her or let her know that she just won 2 free tickets. All right, so let's see. Be sure to email at angelleassistant@gmail.com. Allison Elsie Davis, you just won 2 free tickets. This is to the meet and greet and to the gallery reading. So congratulations and thank you so much for your support. All righty. Well, that was fun. Okay. All righty. All right. Let me get in the comments. Is it Daylene? Did she email in? Let's see. All right. So how tonight's going to work. Thank all of you so much for joining and thank you for being patient. I know we had a lot to discuss. So I just want to say thank you so much for also your prayers with my dad and my mom and my family. My dad is currently on hospice and I just wanted to say thank you so much. And if you've met my dad at, my events, you'll usually meet my mama too, because she's always there to greet everybody. If you have something special that you would like to say to my dad, because a lot of you have gotten close to my parents, and they're on this journey with me. And if you want to say something to my dad tonight, because he will be reading the comments, they're usually trying to tune in and he's probably laying in his recliner on oxygen, but I'm telling you, he does read the comments. So if you have something special that you want to say to my dad, I would love for you to share your thoughts and your prayers and something special to him. So I'm not going to try to be emotional tonight, but I just wanted to say thank you so much for your love and your prayers. All righty. So how tonight's going to work is if you've never been a part of this and this is your first time, thank you so much. I see visions and I relay to you what I see. So when I connect what I'm going to be doing, like how can you get a connection tonight, right? You're wondering, well, how does this work? Comment. Just interact with me. The more that you comment, that kind of thing, don't spam us. Okay. Don't spam us or nothing such as that, but just comment, like interact with me and that kind of thing. The comments do go like kind of slow and then they'll fly by and then they'll be slow, but I'm scrolling through the comments. And if I see your name and if I feel weird, that's the best way I can explain it. Then I know I can connect for you. And so I'll call out your name. Sometimes it'll just be a quick little image that I see, but I've told myself that I'm still going to tell you what I see. Or sometimes I may want to bring you on video. I don't force this. I don't seek this. And I can never compare. I don't ever compare myself to how other mediums or messengers work. We're all different. But this is how I connect. This is how I see. I can't never force it or seek it or anything such as me. It has to come naturally. Like I'm sitting back watching a movie being played in my mind and I relate to you what I see. Have you ever daydreamed before? That's the best way I can tell you how I see. But be sure when you're commenting to not leave any kind of information about who you're hoping for in the comment section. I don't need to know anything. I would rather you not tell me anything. Let's let the souls come through. Let's let them show you what needs to be shown. That way, you're not giving me anything. And that way it's not forced. Okay. So I know that all of you are here for a reason and you're all hoping for a connection. And I wish that I could give every one of you connections, but just remember, that's kind of how I work. Pay attention to the descriptions if they see it. If they come through with personality, even their hand movements, you pay attention to that, every single detail. What they show me is exact, but just remember that the signs and symbols or some of them images can always mean something more. That's why I tell you everything. Some of them could also be third parties. Let me know in the comment section if you heard about me because there was a message for you. Was you a third party message? So I can be connected and then all of a sudden someone come forward and they're not understanding it. Well, it could be for someone that's not directly for you, but it could be for someone you may know. If you have a partner side of the family, it could be for them. It could be generations down. I've connected to like 300 plus years before. So just remember that you don't even have to like them for them to come through. And I've even had ex-partners to come through. So just remember that's not my fault if that happens. So anyway, so just remember that with me. Alrighty. I had a lot to say.
Okay, Daylene has not emailed. I don't see
Okay,
an email.
let's see.
Janine Edwards has emailed. And so I see the link to
Okay, good deal.
Janine.
All right.
I've not heard from Daylene.
Okay, Daylene, are you on here? I felt something with you. I can try to find you as well if you're not able to email for some reason. There's a is it Yolanda? Christopher? Felt something with you. So that's how you get a connection. Like you just interact with me and I'm going through. If I feel anything with you, then I'll call out your name. All righty. You know what? With the Janine, is it Janine?
Janine.
Janine. Okay. I'm so sorry. Janine, if you're on here, the comments are going by, there's a Yolanda. You can also email at angelleassistant@gmail.com. Because I do feel something with you as well. To the Janine, I don't know if I need to bring you on or not. It's coming at me kind of quick. So Janine, if you're on here, be sure to validate, do it in all caps so we can always go back and, read your validations later and that kind of thing. I'm going to just tell you what I feel with you. This is to Janine. I was like Janine. Hold on just a second. So I'm going to go straight into it. I'm going to start with her, and then I'm going to try to find Daylene or around that name. I'm horrible with saying names. Okay. Hold on just a minute. So I do scribble. If you're new here, you'll see me scribbling and that kind of thing. But usually by tomorrow, when I start feeling better, because I do get drained from this, I'll take pictures of all my scribbles and I'll post them to the page. So you get your scribbles. This is to a Janine. I have to say something. This is for Janine. I'm just going to go ahead and tell her what I feel. I don't know if I need to really bring her on video. I just have to say something. This is to Janine. There's all types of images that I'm seeing with you, and I'm just going to tell you what I feel with you. It could be third parties, but I do feel it's very, very important. So just keep it close to your heart and let me know if this is kind of making sense to you. The first thing that I noticed with you, this is to Janine. I kept hearing this. It was a male's voice. Okay. Now, sometimes they come through very, very clear. And then sometimes they kind of feel like it's very, very muffled. I'm just going to tell you real quick that he is around you and he's just laughing, but I don't know why in the world he is showing this to me. So just keep this in mind. Remember, I talked about the signs and symbols, and then sometimes they'll show me a descriptive thing, and then sometimes it'll just be images. There's this man, and I can see a calendar on the wall, and he's walking up to it, and then all of a sudden he's circling. Okay, hold on. That's August. Okay, that's what I thought. He is circling August over and over and over. Okay, and this is to Janine. Okay, he keeps circling August. Like it's just a constant. I like to show you, even if I look weird doing this, I like to show you exactly how they come through because I want you to get the full experience. I keep seeing it like it's like almost like a rewinding of a tape, like August. Like that's what I keep saying. That's what I keep seeing with him. So I'm going to just tell you my feelings with this. And then I hear him laughing and that kind of thing. Is there something very special or personal, okay, in the month of August that he's referencing? Is this a birthday celebration, a death celebration? Or this is going to sound completely odd, okay? So this might be something that you're going to have to dig deep with. Is there a nickname or even a name with a reference of August? Okay, so just keep this in mind. This is to Janine. It's very, very, like he just keeps coming through. And I feel like it's just his way of referencing to acknowledge you in some way and to let you know I'm in heaven, and I hear him laughing and that kind of thing, which tells me that he's okay. He's happy. But he keeps showing me the calendar with August. You know how they look with the calendar and the months. And he keeps circling it. So I'm going to go with exactly how I feel about it. Is there a reference to the month of August and it's his celebration of some type, or a reference to someone that's close to him, or for him to keep doing it over and over and over, like it's not stopping? Is there a name with an August in it? I know that sounds odd, but I'm telling you, there's going to be something with it. So keep that in mind. It's very, very important. He's just laughing. And then all of a sudden it was like a completely different image. Okay. The visions are kind of coming like this to me. I'm seeing hold on. I see like this old timey TV. Okay. Now pay attention to this. Like I can see the antennas on it and everything. And then all of a sudden I see this lady sitting in a chair. Okay. I can see the lights are kind of dim, but I can see the glow of the TV. And then she's going, like she's laughing. Okay. So I feel like it's very, very important. Okay. And on the TV, I see Thelma and Louise, just like that. Thelma and Louise. Now, y'all ever heard of that show or whatever? There's something with it. Either this is going to be something very, very personal. Okay. Did they do bring their cherished memories to heaven with them? Are these parts of her cherished memories? Did she love Thelma and Louise? Is there something very personal? Is there a joke? Is there something about it? Or is this a name? Is this Thelma? Or is it Louise or something such as that? Okay. Because I just want you to know it's just her way of coming through to say, I'm with you. So this is for Janine. I hope that you understand it, to know that these souls, and they could be third parties. This might be something that you're going to have to think about. But I do feel that the way that she's coming through, this lady sitting in the chair showing me the Thelma and Louise, I feel like it's a personal meaning, a deeper meaning, but I also feel like maybe it's her way of coming through to show me a name such as either Thelma or Louise. I do feel like she lived a good life. The way that she's coming through, I'm going to say she looks between probably about 70s to 80s. Okay. And she's just wanting you to know that she's happy and that she's okay and she's with you in spirit. I don't know if you had a bond with her, but the way that she's coming through is she is still with you. She's watching over her family and she wanted you to know that. I hear her just laughing. And listen, it can be a deeper meaning with that. You might be minding your own business one day, and then all of a sudden, the show comes on, and I hope that you can laugh and go, okay, I know that you're with me, so I hope that you can understand her. And it was just her way of coming through to show you we're fine. We're all together. Now hold on just a second. Thelma and Louise. I just keep hearing it over and over and over. I know I look crazy doing it, but it's so important to see those descriptions. And it's just important to see that she's happy, she's healthy. This is the reason why these souls are coming through. They're painting a picture for you to remember them by. There is this man. It's just a very quick image, but this is to Janine. He keeps coming through and he's like bear hugging you. Okay. He's bear hugging you and he wants you to know, like he keeps telling to your ears, like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. That's what I keep hearing with him. Now I do see T over and over and over and over. I just keep seeing T. I'm trying to understand it. I'm sorry. Hold on just a second. I don't know why I want to go, but I'm not going to say it because I'm only seeing it. But I can guarantee you there's going to be a reference to the T with him. And he keeps coming through like, it's going to be okay. I feel like he was a very happy soul. The way he's making it seem is he loved you with everything and he's protective. So keep this in mind. Hold on just a second. Hold on. It's coming at me at one time. Okay. Whew. Hold on. You remember the Thelma and Louise? So this is how I see her. Thelma and Louise. So, well, I finally got to see her. I finally got to see Bet. Okay. So it's important to remember. Sorry, it's coming at me at one time. It's important. See how she's coming through, her personality, even though I look crazy doing it, I do exactly how they're coming through. It's important. She goes, I finally got to see Bet. Okay. This is a sign or symbol. The way that I feel with this, Bet passed a long time ago. I'm going to say over 20 something years is the way that she's making me feel. And it's important because the Thelma and Louise, that's what I'm going to call her, finally got to see her. So just know that when she took her last breath here in the physical world, okay, this Bet, I'm only seeing B-E-T-T, okay, was there to greet her. And she finally got to see her. And she just needs her family to know. And I feel like that's her message, okay, to see the way that she is and to also know that she finally got to see Bet. And I can see them, there's a reference of, I can see a lot of food, okay, I can see like turkey and all of that, the dressing. So I'm going to go with Thanksgiving. The Bet's in there and she's just preparing it is how she's coming through. But then remember the man, the reference of the T, he's waiting, like he's just waiting for his food, but he's laughing. Now, I'm going to tell you the way that I feel with this. his message is to come through to let you know that I know that right now you don't know what to do. That's how he's making me feel. But he also wants you to know that you're going to be okay because you're a strong lady. Okay. You're going to get through this. He did come through as T. I saw like T-O, but I'm not 100%. And if I'm not like 100%, I don't like to say it. So I'm going to go with a reference of T. But he's making a big deal about either the reference of the November or something special about Thanksgiving. So is this a celebration for him? Okay. Is this a birthday celebration or even a death celebration? But he's making a big reference and he looks over and he kind of laughs and I can see the bet and they're just cooking and preparing it. So I just want you to know it's his way of saying he still wants his family to get together and celebrate. And he wants everybody to know that, like that he's happy, he's okay. But I wanted to say that Bet looked a little bit younger, probably around 50s to 60s or around that. I'm not seeing the comments right now. They're kind of going by fast. But Janine, I hope that this made sense to you. It was just a quick little image, but it was important to know that these souls are around you. And it's important to see that they're still able to celebrate. And there's going to be something specific about the November. You know, it did make it seem to me that the Bet shared something in November with him. Now, I don't even know if they're connected. Okay. They don't have to be, but it's like his way of coming through to say, hey, they're here too. But I guarantee you there's going to be something about November with him. It could be a birthday or even a death celebration or something special about that. And it's also her, the Bet, there's going to be something about November as well. And it's just the way to show you we're celebrating together in heaven. And I want you to know that you're going to be okay. So I hope that this makes sense to you. I'm going to put your scribbles down here. And like I said, I hope that this makes sense to you. It's kind of hard to look at the comments right now. So if it makes sense, let me know. If it might be something that you're going to have to think about. But if it did make sense to you, please let us know by validation. All right, let's keep going.
Oh, and so I did hear from Daylene's, I think it's her daughter. So I emailed her daughter the link to give to Daylene because she said,
okay,
I just could not find an email for Daylene. I searched.
Did it work?
Searched. I hope so.
Hi, everybody. Thank y'all so much for being here. Let's see. Let's keep. Boy, these comments are like going and then they're freezing. We're going to keep going, y'all. I appreciate all of you being so patient because I know that we had a lot to cover. But, you know, I felt like it's very, very important. All right, let's see.
We have about 40 emails already.
Okay.
So it's going to take me a little bit of time to get through to everybody. But
Dana Pesca. Am I saying it right?
Is it Dana?
Might be Dana Pesca.
Dana.
You're humming, so I'm trying to understand it. I'm going to try to bring you on, Dana. It's Dana Pesca. If I have to, I can try to find you as well. And then, all right, let's see if we can let me see if I can do this too and help. I'm still waiting for Daylene, but maybe she'll come on. All righty, let's see if I can try to help and bring some people on. So y'all be patient with us. We trying.
It's just the two of us.
Yeah. All righty. And just be sure to comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from as well. I really appreciate you spending today with me. Let's see here. Okay, my thing is going really, really slow. All right. Let's see. Let me try to find her too. All righty. All righty. Oh, yeah, my thing is going by like real slow. I have no idea what's happening. All right. Dana is like Dana Pesca. Says hello from Missouri. Hey. Be sure to email at angelleassistant@gmail.com. I feel something with you. Oh, look, Daylene's on.
Yay! Dana.
All right.
Okay, Dana. Email me at angelleassistant.
All right, let's see if we can bring somebody on tonight, y'all. I'm so excited.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
So have you ever did this before?
No, this is the first.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here. It means so much to me. So, okay. So I felt something with you now. It could even be third parties. And I don't know if I talked about it for just a few minutes. A third party can be for someone that you may know. It might not be directly for you. We don't know. You just don't never know with spirit. So
Yes.
just all I ask is, hey, just keep it tucked in your heart. I hope that it makes sense to you. Hold on just a second. Let me get some more paper. I don't want to write on somebody else's scribble. So this will work right here. Okay. Okay. All right. Just
Oh, she's on talking to the lady now.
Yes, Tamara.
hey.
I know. I'm online now with her. I'm okay.
Hey.
Sit with her if you'd like.
Yeah, she could have sat with you.
She was making sure that I got the link.
So I'm trying to understand this. I just instantly felt, hold on just a second. Okay, so when I saw your name in the comment section, there's a few. Okay, so just hold on. Let me understand this real quick. I don't know if it's a third party or not, but I will tell you the way that first of all, when I see you, like when I'm looking at your name right now, I see M, and I don't know why. I keep seeing the initial M, just over and over and over. Okay, now it could be a third party. And of course, there's more to the name, but I feel I just keep seeing M. Okay, and then all of a sudden I'm feeling a female energy very strong around you. Okay, so let me just say what I feel real quick, and hopefully it's going to make sense. If not, just keep it tucked in your heart because it could be a third party. Hold on just a second. You know what, though, with her, with this energy, I don't know if she's a reference to the M or not, but she makes me feel that she's been passed for quite some time. This is how she's coming through to me. And I have to say something. She keeps saying she's wondered, are you proud of me? Like, that's one of the questions, like, did I make you proud? That kind of thing. And the way that she's coming through is, you always made me proud. Okay. So keep this in mind. That's how she's coming through to me. You've always made me proud. You've always made me proud. And I do feel with her, that she's been passed for quite some time. I don't feel that she like just recently passed. So this tells me that in spirit, she's been watching over you this whole time, and you have always made her proud. I'm going to tell you my feeling. I'm not the greatest with it. Okay. So I'm going to tell you my feeling. She almost makes me feel, and I'm not going to try to get emotional, but the way that my mama, okay, loves me and feels about me, this is that feeling with her. She almost makes me feel like she's a mother energy to you. This is that feeling with her. And it's just her way of saying, because you question, like, have I made her proud? Has she watched over me? That kind of thing. And it's her way of coming through to say, you've always made me proud. And I want you to know that even though I'm not with you physically, I've been with you in spirit. I can see her outdoors. So I don't know if she loved to be outside and that kind of thing, but I see her outdoors, and it's very, very important to see what's around her and that kind of thing. Hold on just a second. Now with her, okay, I see the colors of almost like fall colors, very vibrant leaves and that kind of thing. So I don't know if she loved fall or something, or is there a reference to like October or something such as that? Because when I'm seeing like the orange and the yellows and that kind of thing, I'm also seeing like the pumpkins and that kind of thing. And maybe she loved the fall. Maybe there's going to be something very, very personal with that. Or is that a reference to something with, was she a crafty lady? Does she like to decorate but with pumpkins and that kind of thing? Or is there a reference to something with October? Okay, so keep that in mind. Is this a birthday celebration or even a death celebration? Or is she acknowledging someone, and is it coming up such as October or something such as that? Usually when they show me like pumpkins and that kind of thing, this tells me that there's going to be something with October. And it could also mean a deeper meaning, but I feel like it's very, very important to see that she's happy and that she's okay, and that there was the questions like, does she see me? Is she proud of me? And that kind of thing. And it's her way of coming through. I've always been proud of you. And then I can see the colors of the flowers around her and the wind's kind of blowing. It's very, very pretty. And it's important to see that around her, like the orange and the yellows and that kind of thing. So just keep that in mind, with her. Hold on just a second. Hold on just a minute. Now I do see, can I just be blunt with you? Can I just be blunt? Okay. I'm going to just say M, and I don't know why. I don't know if she's referenced to an M, but the way that she's come through is M. And I do see an older lady that's with her. So hold on just a second. I do see an older lady to the left with her. It could be a third party, but hold on just a second. And it's just her way of saying, oh, we're together. Now, this older lady that's with her, she is referencing something about September. So I don't know if there's a September celebration with her. It could be a birthday celebration or even a death celebration, but she's wanting you to, I'm going to say okay? Is wanting you to know, oh, she's here. Okay, she's here. And I can see them outside. I can see the pumpkins, the beautiful colors of like fall colors. Very, very pretty. Hold on just a second. She's very, very strong. Like the whole time I'm looking at your name, I'm like, oh my God, I just kept seeing it. Okay. Yeah, I do feel there's going to be something with the October celebration. She did show me, I don't know why, but I'm going to just kind of go into it. She keeps showing me that she suffered from anxiety. I'm just going to be blunt with you, okay? So I don't know if sometimes she had some struggles, okay? Struggles in her life, and I feel like it wasn't always easy for her. But the way that she's coming through is, I'm okay, I'm okay. And I feel like her strength, okay, that's something that people remember about her, and that's what she's showing me. So I don't know if she has some struggles in life. I don't know how personal I can get, but I'm just gonna go straight into it if that's okay. I don't know if it's her or somebody that's close to her, but she keeps showing me like a separation or something such as that. So keep that in mind. I don't know, did somebody separate? Did somebody divorce? Is there something about the struggles, that kind of thing? And it was a very, very big struggle, but the way that she's coming through is like, I'm okay. So just keep this in mind. I don't want to get too personal, but I hope that you can understand that. Hold on just a minute. Hold on. I feel like she had a lot to say. Now, I don't feel, like I said, with her, that she just recently passed. And I feel like she's been passed for quite some time. And I keep hearing her go, you got to tell her, Pat's here. Pat's here. Pat, just like that. Now, Pat could be a third party. This might be something that you're going to have to think about. It could be Pat, Patricia, Patty, or around that name. So like I said, just keep that in mind, okay? But I keep saying, you got to tell her Pat's here. And then I hear a bunch of laughter, okay? She's like, just the talking. Now, I will tell you, Pat, that this is a female energy. I don't feel that this is a male energy, okay? And she's just, I feel like she loved to talk, and she's just talking to her, okay? So keep that in mind, too. Hold on just a minute. Can I say something?
Sure.
The Pat, and I don't know why she said this, but she said it exactly like this. Well, I finally got to see your mom, and you and her favor. Just like that. I don't know why she said it exactly like that. So I don't know if did they never get to meet, because it's her way of saying, I got to see her. So, and you and her favor. So exactly that. Oh, it's very, very sweet. Whew. Let me understand this just a second. I feel like it's her way of saying that maybe you can do something, if you haven't already, maybe you can do something to celebrate her life, like such as decorate a pumpkin or something such as that. For her to keep showing me the mother energy, I'm just going to say if that's okay with you. It's her way of saying to answer a question, something that you were thinking about, or even something that maybe personally you asked her, have I made you proud? She wants you to know that you've always made her proud. And then she showed me the struggles. Remember that she kept showing me these struggles, and it's her way of coming through like with strength. Okay. And it was very, very hard for her family. That's the way that she's making it seem like these struggles were really, really hard. But she made it seem that she was trying to be strong through it. So keep that in mind. She did bring that up. I see her happy. She wants you to see her outdoors. I can see the beautiful fall colors around her. And then she keeps laughing and saying, oh, you got to tell her Pat's here, Pat. And then Pat says exactly what she said. Well, I finally got to meet your mom. You and her favor. So I don't know if that's something that you would always hear from people like, wow, you favor your mom. But she come through to say that. And it's so important to know that they're together on the other side. I don't even know if they're connected or not, but they're here to try to show you love and to let you know that they're happy and that they're okay. And that's also to answer people in here. A lot of people who has lost people that's been passed for quite some time. You know, do they watch over our loved ones? Absolutely. And I want you to know that she has always been proud of you. And she's coming through today to show you that and to say that she's protecting you on the other side. And so maybe you can, like I said, you know, decorate a pumpkin or something in memory of, hold on just a second. I don't know who this is. I can see her kind of to the left. I just know that this is a female energy. She could be a third party as well. But I keep seeing such a sweet and gentle soul, and I keep seeing the initial L over and over and over. L. And I will tell you the way that she could be a third party, but it's very, very important to me. Even all third parties will eventually make sense, and they're going to belong to somebody. But I will tell you, when connecting to her, I feel kind of sickly. Okay, I do feel that she battled sickness, and she's coming through as the initial L. This is a female, and she's wanting you to know, I'm better. I can see her as getting up out of the bed. She's got her strength back. I just feel very, very sickly with her, very weak, just very, very sick. And it's just her way of showing me what she went through here physically, okay, and how she is now. And it's just her way of saying, not anymore. I need you to see this. I'm up. I'm out of the bed. She's very sweet, very gentle soul. And I hope that she can make sense to you because she's also around you. And the M is wanting you to know, well, she's here. Okay. So I don't know if they're connected or not, but it's very, very important to know that they're together in heaven and they're always proud of you. Okay. That's what I see with you. It was just a very, very kind of quick, but I needed you to know because I felt like in your heart, there was something, there was a question like, do you see me? Are you proud of me? Are you proud of the life that I've led? Are you proud? There were so many questions that you were having, and it's her way of coming through. Even though I've not been here with you physically, I've been with you every step of the way, and I have always been proud of you. So I hope that October comes around. Maybe you can do something very special for her, such as in October. Some people go, why would they celebrate death? When I talk about death celebration, to them, it was a chance to still live. They were able to live. That is still a celebration to them. So they celebrate birthday celebration and death celebration. So I don't know which one it is, but there is a celebration for her. And I just wanted to answer this question that you had for her. I hope that you had that question, you can understand it, and to also let you know that she's always been proud of you. And remember, Pat, you and her favor. Did this make sense to you, or did some of it make sense to you?
Pretty much everything made sense to me except for the fall, October. I'm not grabbing that. But
keep it in mind.
Yep. But maybe it'll come later. But yeah, everything else, I know exactly who everybody is that you're talking about. Yeah.
You understand the Pat?
My mother died when I was a baby, when I was 3 months old. So that's my ex-mother-in-law, Pat, is the one that said that she finally met my mother. The L is my mother-in-law just passed 3 years ago. Oh. And then the M stands for either, I'm going to say for my grandmother, which I called her Mama Card. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking pretty sure that's she raised me, so that's who the M is.
It's like a motherly energy for you. Yeah.
And yeah, so I'm glad that they're all together up there. And,
they are.
And they're all keeping an eye on me, and that I'm glad you answered the question from my mama to make sure that I made her proud.
You have always made her proud. Always. And I just needed to say that to you when I saw you. I was like, okay, I had to. So thank you so much for coming on tonight, and thank you for
Thank you.
And
And
I'll
God
be
bless
praying
you
for
and
you.
your family. And
Bless
please
you.
give your dad love for me.
He's listening. I'm sure he's listening, and
Oh.
I will definitely tell him. So
I keep y'all in my thoughts and prayers every night.
Thank you so much. That means everything to me. Thank you so much.
Thank
All
you.
right. Well, I hope you have a wonderful night. God bless you.
God bless you too.
All right, bye. Oh my goodness
You
gracious.
should have some people.
I do. I have more people in the room. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm gonna okay. I'm not
going to send the link out unless you called someone's name, but I'm getting some emails from people that I did not hear you call a name for.
okay.
I'm just wanting to make sure that I give the link out to the guy.
Yeah, I'm not sure. If I go back and look,
I have 2 Janines. I just want to let you know that. I need to decipher which Janine this is for.
Okay. Well, I said if she is I said her the Janine that I did her connection already. Let me tell you, I know that a lot of people go, oh my gosh, that makes sense. Or, oh my goodness, some of that makes sense. It has to be. And as much as I want validation, okay, as much as I want validation and as much as I want that to be a comfort to you. And I hope that doing connections, it does give you some type of comfort and that kind of thing. But I will tell you the way I work, and I can't tell you about other people, but the way that I work, that specific soul that steps forward will be for one specific person or family, if that makes sense. So when I connected to the Janine, all of those souls, she might not understand some of them because some of them could be third parties, but eventually I feel like she will. All of those souls will have to make sense, if that makes sense. Like it won't be a Janine, it won't be a connection for like 4 Janines on here. These souls that come through are so personal and they're going to be for one family, if that makes sense. So,
I just have to say something real quick. I'm sorry. This just came to my mind.
Yeah.
I wanted to encourage everyone to come out to Mobile.
Yeah.
I really want to encourage it. There's so much to do downtown, and
Yeah,
the
it's
event's
gonna be
going to be
fun.
over early enough in the evening. We can all, just enjoy.
Yeah.
If you go to the ticket link on angelie.org, there is a discount code for a room.
Yeah,
Holiday Inn is providing a discount.
Yeah, there's a discount. If you come out of town and you want to come to the Mobile, Alabama event, there is a discount code. You will get a discount in the room. So for the room. So if you want to come from out of town and you want to come make a girls trip or whatever and come hang out with us and that kind of thing, there is a discount going on. So yeah, be sure to get that. Hi, how are you doing?
How are you?
Yeah. Okay. So thank you so much for being on. Was it hard to get on here?
It took me a couple of times, but I figured it out.
You did it?
My friend April helped me get on here.
Okay. Well, who? Your friend? Thank you, friend. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much for doing this. Okay. So I saw your name in the comments. Hold on just a second. So I saw your name in the comments and it was just like all these different images. It was just crazy. I was seeing all these different things. So if it's okay with you, I'm just going to tell you what I feel, and just keep this in mind. So the first thing that I felt with you, and I don't know if this is a third party or not. So all I ask is, hey, y'all, you just keep it in your heart because I know that it's going to be for someone. There was this, it was just a quick image. Well, I say quick, it wasn't really quick. It was, let me go with him first. There was this little boy that was trying to come forward. So if it's okay with you, I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing with him. Now, he could be a third party. Okay. So just keep this in mind. He could be a third party, but when I saw your name, I could see an image of this little bitty boy like running by giggling. Okay. So he was a very playful energy, but I also feel that every single detail that they show is a message. It's a meaning. Now I'm going to say I'm not the greatest with ages and that kind of thing. So I'm going to just tell you how I feel and be blunt about it. He does look between 3 to 6. Okay. So that's that feeling I get with him. And I have to I know I'm going to look completely crazy doing this, y'all. I mean, but it's important to see how they're coming through. So he stands up and he jumps and then he claps and he goes, bah, 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 just like that. I know I look crazy doing it, but that's how he's coming through, so I know he's a smaller energy and that kind of thing, but it's so important because it's so important to see that he is able to be a kid and he is able to run and he can jump and he can clap his hands and stomp his feet and hit his legs and he can go, oh, I mean, it's beautiful. Okay. It's so beautiful to see that. Hold on just a second. And I have to say with him, he's got a sucker. So just keep this in mind. I don't know why, but it's so important to see that he has a sucker. So I don't know if he like always wanted this sucker or something very, very, very personal about this sucker, or it's to paint a picture to see how he's coming through, to know, hey, I've got a sucker. Because when he's doing it, he's going, and he's like laughing. So he's a very playful energy, but he's got a sucker. Okay. So I don't know if somebody thought about something or very, very personal about this sucker, but I'm just telling you, hang on to it. Okay. Because I feel like it's a deeper meaning. And I have to say with him too, hold on just a second. Oh gosh. I don't know why, and I'm just going to be blunt about it. Okay. But with him, it's so important to see, like, I don't know if he had some trouble swallowing and that kind of thing. I'm not trying to be, but I'm going to be blunt if that's okay, because this is how he's coming through. Like, I feel like that's one of the reasons that he keeps showing me the sucker. Like, he's able to do that. He's able to
suck the sucker finally. He could finally have a sucker, That's
Yeah.
the way I look at it.
Yeah. And I feel like it's his way of saying that he has no more struggle to swallow. He has no more struggle to eat. And he needs his family to see that he can run and he can play. And he's so excited that he's here to show his family that he is completely healed. Okay. He is completely healed. And it's important to know that. He's able to clap. He's no longer sick. He's able to be a kid. Okay. He's able to be free. Okay. Now, I have to say something, and I'm just, like I said, he is coming through and he keeps making it known. My mommy fought for me, and my mommy did not want to let me go. And I know that it was hard for my mommy, but I'm thankful that she did. Okay, that's how she's coming through. That's how he's coming through. And I don't know why, but it's so important because, and I'm going to just say it, because I don't know if this is something that his mommy thinks about. And he walks up to her
every day. I'm sure she does. That's my cousin's little boy, and he passed away, and he wasn't able to walk or talk or do anything, and he had a rare syndrome, and I think he's just letting us all know he can play again.
He can play. But he says he walks up to his mommy in spirit, and I can see her sitting there, and she's just like, she's trying to go on. She's trying to move on. She's trying. But she's like a zombie. Sometimes she has happy days and she smiles, but she's dying on the inside is the way that she's coming through. And when she does this and she's just kind of looking off, because I feel like she's kind of sometimes dazes out, he walks up to her and he puts his hands on her face and he says, I love you, mommy. I love you, mommy. Just like that. And it's important for her to hear that. And I don't know why, but it's so important, okay, to know that I love you, mommy. Okay. And he is thankful for her allowing him to go, if that makes sense. Like, it was very hard and she was fighting, and I feel like she's very angry. That's the best way I can describe it. But it's just important. And the way that he comes to us, I felt love. I had the best life. Okay. And he needed her to know that he did feel, and I feel like he's a busy little boy. Like the whole time he's doing this, he's got his sucker, like he's doing all this stuff. He's able to be a kid, he's clapping and hitting his, and stomping and that kind of thing. Like he's able to be a kid. I have to say something though, and I don't know why, but I do feel there's a few others. Hold on just a minute. There is another male energy that's playing with him. And it's like urgently, and I'm just gonna say it. He keeps saying, I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. And I need him to know that I made it to heaven. I just couldn't do it. And he is so sorry. He is so sorry. And I don't know why he keeps saying that, but it was like this urge. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. It's what he keeps saying. But I want you to know that he made it to heaven. Let me tell you something. And I don't know why I feel like I need to say this. God knows our heart. He's the only one. He knows our thoughts. He knows our intentions. He knows our feelings. And nobody can say anything, because let me tell you, God knows our heart. And that's what I tell people who people don't. I mean, I know what I do is different and that kind of thing, but God knows my heart, and God knew his. And I want you to know that he made it to heaven and he is able to play with him. Okay. It's important. It's so, so, so important. Now, when connecting to him, I don't know why he went. I can see a very distinct, I know it sounds odd, but he had like a distinct Adam's apple or something such as that. Like, so keep that in mind and kind of keep showing it to me. And he's a good looking guy. I feel like he's a very good looking guy. And he's like, yeah, I'm still good looking. It was a very playful energy is how he's coming through, because I feel like that's how he was here in the physical world. And he needs his family to know that he is happy and he is at peace and he is free and he is okay. Like, don't worry, I have him, but it's just so urgent. And he also makes me feel his passing was very unexpected. So I don't feel that everybody either got to say their goodbyes to him. And it's just his way of coming through to say, I knew I was loved. And so somebody's hanging on to that. Like, what if I would have did this, if I would have did that? And he keeps doing this. He says, I'm right where I needed to be. I'm right where I needed to be. And I knew that I was loved and I'm okay. God knew his heart. And I don't know why, but I'm going to repeat that. God knew my heart. God knew my heart. God is the only one that knows their heart. I have to say real quick, hold on. There is a female energy with you right now. Hold on just a second. And she's coming through kind of, sorry, it's coming at me kind of fast. Now she's coming through. She's a very, hold on. I can see this lady. She's a very petite lady. That's how she's coming through to me. She's a very petite lady. And I see her sit. She's like, you know where I'm at. She's sitting outside on a porch. That's what I keep seeing with her. And I want you to know they bring their cherished memories to heaven with them. These are parts of her cherished memories. And I want you to know, go sit outside on the porch. Talk to her. Maybe these were some of her memories that she got to bring to heaven with her. Okay. Now, I want you to know that she's with you. She's a very small lady. She's just a very small, just a very gentle lady is how she's coming through to me. Hold on, but when she's coming outside on the porch and I see her sitting in a chair, she goes, and she just smiles and she's breathing in the air. I can hear the birds around her and she wants you to see her this way. Now I want you to know she's a fighter. That's how she's coming through. Like, I didn't give up.
She fought to the end. She had cancer. That's my mom.
Well, she says real quick, and I'm going to say something. I'm going to just say something. I don't know if somebody's going, I don't understand why. I don't understand, because I feel like it was up and down. She was doing better. And then it was like, boom, something else. That's how she makes me feel. And she goes, I hated to go, but it was just my time. And she needs you to know something. She says, it wouldn't have stopped. It would have continued. That's how she makes me feel. So it's like if she would have got better, she would have got sick again. That's how she's making me feel. And so I don't know if you're questioning it, and we're all human. We all question things and that kind of thing. But the way that she's coming through is it was just my time. Now, when connecting to her, I don't know if sometimes she suffered from headaches. I just like when connecting to her for just a second, I'm seeing like when I do that, I know it's going to sound odd, but I want you to get the full, of how, when I do that, I can see like these lights come through, like it's like spotted, like blurred vision and that kind of thing. And my head hurts just a little bit. And then it's like muffled ringing in my ear and that kind of thing. And it's just her way of coming through to say, I'm not like that anymore. So I don't know if she was struggling with that,
At the end, her sight, her hearing, she was losing it all at the end. So that's her saying she's back to normal.
She is. She's sitting on the porch and she is completely healed. And she is always proud of you. I feel like you and her had this bond. Y'all were always together is the way that she's making it seem. And she is so thankful because you had to watch her decline. You had to see that. And you were there. And I can see you holding her hand and just being there and trying to be strong for her. Okay. Trying. And I don't know why she's doing this, but she's brushing her hair and she's smiling at you. Okay. It's very, very important to see her this way. I can see her just sitting on the porch. She's got the smile on her face. And she wants you to know that she is completely healed and she is proud of you. And you can always still talk to her, but I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
I just wanted you to know what I saw with you. And just remember her this way, sitting on the porch, smiling. She's healed. And she'll always be proud of you, always. But thank you so much for allowing me to connect with you. And she's a beautiful girl. They all are. I can hear, listen, I can still hear that little boy.
Thank you so much. And I'll be praying for your dad and your family as well.
Thank you.
I know what you're going through.
Thank you so much. That means everything to me. I hope that you have a wonderful night, and I'm going to be keeping you in my prayers.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Good night.
Good night. All right, bye.
We have a lot of people emailing in tonight asking for a free reading, and I just could you just kind of reiterate what they need to do to get a free reading? Because I'm answering the emails.
Yeah. So to get a free reading, you just, I know there's a lot. There's 528 people. Oh,
yeah,
that is awesome. Thank y'all so much. So there's quite a few on here, and what you do is just you just engage. That's it. Just keep engaging. Keep engaging. Just keep engaging. You can email at angelleassistant@gmail.com. And I just want to say, I know I talked a lot in the beginning, and I thank all of you so much for being patient. We had a lot to say, and it was very, very important. So, yeah.
Well, the people that are emailing in, when you call their name, they're getting buried because we have a lot coming in asking for free readings. But if you just engage when she calls your name, she'll invite you to come on in. Just that's when at the point you email. But when you email, just email one time. We have some emailing.
Just email, and if I call your name out, that's when you email, and just email at angelleassistant@gmail.com. Hey,
hi, Angel.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm nervous.
I love your background.
Oh, thank you. I'm out on my porch.
Yeah, that's the best place.
It's a quiet place in the house. So
I know that feeling. Listen, I know. I usually have my kid wrapped around my leg.
I already had to threaten him to stay in the back.
Yeah. Let me know how that goes. Listen, it won't bother me. I just want to.
Right.
I just felt something with you. It was just a quick little, but I still wanted to bring you on. I don't know why. I just wanted to see you. I just wanted to.
Thank you.
And I just needed to tell you something. I don't know why. So, and it could be let me take this off. That just hurt. It could be a third party. I'm not sure. But they're around you, and I just wanted you to know what I was seeing.
Okay.
Hold on just a second. Yeah, instantly. So when I was looking at your name, there was this sweet older man, okay, and he was coming through, and he's like probably around 80s to 90s, and he was just smiling, and he wanted to come through, and he wanted to hug you. This is how he was coming through. He takes his glasses off, and he's just smiling. So maybe at times he wore glasses, and it could be. I always tell people, pay attention to, the descriptions, and because I feel like maybe it's a deeper meaning. Maybe somebody's got his glasses, or it's just his website. Well, I don't need that no more, He is coming through, and I can see him sitting in a chair, and he's just got this big old smile on his face. I don't know why with him, but I am going to tell you real quick, when connecting to him, okay, I do feel he was a broader man in the shoulders. Okay, that's how he's coming through to me. He's a broader man, and he's a funny man, very sweet, but I feel like he likes to laugh, and he keeps showing me his belly. Like, yeah, you tell her I still got my belly, so I don't know why, but I have to show you how he's coming through. I do feel that, and is that a deeper message? I feel like, when they show that to me as a messenger, I have to take that in consideration when he pats his belly. Maybe it's his way of saying, I'm healthy again, like, look at me, I got my health back, but he did come through like a broader man in the shoulders. Now, I do feel like he's been passed for a few years. He didn't make it seem that he's been passed for a long, long, long time. I will tell you, it was very hold on. Oh, where'd it go? Hold on. Stay with me. Hold on. There it is. It just kind of faded away. He gave me a name, and I'm just going to tell you, he come through as John, just as plain as day. John, just John. No, it could be Johnny, Jonathan as well. John. And I just have to tell you, he is around you so strong, and he wanted you to know proud. And I did, though. I don't understand it, so that's why I'm going to show you everything that he did. Now, he's happy. He's okay. I see him sitting in a chair, so I don't know if he always sat in that chair, okay? But I'm going to tell you, he still sits in that chair.
Yeah.
Bring their cherished memories to heaven with them, and I feel like this is parts of it. But anyway, just like that. Okay, so I don't know if he would sometimes sigh out loud, or that's something that he would always do, or did he have a little struggle with that? And it's his way of telling you, not anymore. I'm better now. So keep that in mind. Now, I have to tell you, with him, that's why I tell you everything. I don't know why, but he's like, look, and he's like showing me his teeth. So I don't know if he had some trouble going on, like with his gums or his mouth sometimes, or even his teeth. Okay, so keep that in mind. It's important to see, like, look at my teeth, like, look at them, and maybe he had a little trouble chewing or something. So keep that in mind. When they show me those details, I feel like it's gonna mean something.
Right.
Now, when connecting to him, I see him sitting in that chair, and he's like, well, come with me, just come on, come with me. And he keeps showing me when he passes by, it was just like this, like doop, 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 just like that. He keeps showing me almost like achievements of his, like achievements and that kind of thing. And I feel like somebody's got them or something. They're passed down. There's something with that. Okay. And it almost references, I want to say it, but I'm like, I almost want to be like somebody, so like almost like the flag reference and that kind of thing. So did he also, was he in the military at one time? Does somebody have achievements and special things and that kind of thing? Because I feel like it's just his way of referencing that or acknowledging that. But I just want you to know, he's just this sweet old
He is so wonderful.
man. He is with you, but he's needing you to know something. Hold on. Let me understand this vision real quick that I'm seeing. I see him back in the chair, so I do feel that there's something with the chair. But he looks over. Okay, hold on. To me, is what I'm trying to do, because I like to give people the descriptions. I want them to kind of see what I go through too, to connect and that kind of thing. They'll show me all these different flashes of different. I see different colors. I know it sounds odd, but I see all these different colors, different pictures running through, and sometimes it kind of looks like it's being like
Yep.
So I'm trying to make sense of this image, and it's important because I do feel a female energy, and it's so important the way that he's coming through. I have to see who put their hand out first. To me, that's a message. It made it seem like she made it seem that she put her hand out first. And so it's important to know that the way that it's making me feel is when he took his last breath here in the physical world, she was waiting on him. And it's important to know that. Okay. So keep that in mind, because it's important, like who put their hand out first, because to me, that's the message. And it's important because there are people on my page that has a gift and they're trying to learn how to, open up and then see the images and understand them. Pay attention to those little signs and symbols, who puts their hand out first, that kind of thing. Because that's the message. She greeted him. When he took his last breath here in the physical world, she was waiting on him. She's a very beautiful soul. This is how she's making me feel. I have to say, she's got light colored hair. That's how she's coming through. She was very particular about her hair. That's just how she's coming through to me. Like, I always want to say, yeah, I'm a blonde. That's almost like how she's making me feel. I don't know if she did something with her hair, or did she always color her hair, or does she have to have a light colored hair? She could be a third party. So just keep that in mind. But no,
Okay.
The way that she's making me feel is she's got light colored hair and she put her hand out to greet him into heaven. Hold on just a second. I have to say though, he's making it feel like, I'm just going to go with how I'm feeling, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, no, you tell her she greeted me, that we're okay. She greeted me. So just know that they're together in heaven. She's a very pretty eyes. Very, very pretty. Very, very beautiful eyes. I feel like that's one of the things that she liked about herself is her eyes. And I will have to say with her, and it could be a deeper meaning. You know how like some people, they'll get in the mirror and they'll be like, oh, and they're putting all this eyeliner and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what she's doing. And she just wants you to know, I still have my eyeliner on. Okay. So I know, it's important because it shows her personality. She was very fun. Hey, very, that very free spirited. I just feel she was a very outgoing kind of woman. And I want you to know that she's with you as well and that she's in heaven. And she's still got the pretty eyes. She's all about the eyeliner. So somebody maybe even has her, her makeup or her eyeliner or something such as that. But she wanted you to know that she's happy. She's okay. She needed her family to know that. And he makes it seem as I'm okay. He missed her. That's how he's making me feel. He missed her. Now she looks younger. I'm going to say she's probably around 50s to 60s. That's just her energy. This is how she's coming through. But I wanted you to know that they're together in heaven. And she showed me her eyes and her eyeliner, which shows me that she's happy. She's okay, and they're with you. Does some of this make sense to you?
All of it makes sense.
She's all about her eyes, though.
Yes, it was my mama. My mom.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And my grandpa.
Oh, he's such a sweet
And my
man.
grandpa, I think that he always sat in his recliner.
Yeah.
And I was taking care of him, helping take care of him. And I would always feed, make sure he got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And he always had to have his dessert. And so we kind of knew something was going on. And he would not eat anything except for a piece of cherry pie. And he said, take me to my hotel. I think is what he said. So we took him to his bedroom and he passed away. So I think that's what was the pat in the belly thing.
Yeah,
he got his
able
dessert.
to eat. Yeah, he can eat now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my God. Thank you so much.
Oh, no, you're welcome. Thank you for being here.
Oh my gosh. If I could get to Alabama, I would.
Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking?
We're just about 50 miles north of St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, Missouri.
Yeah, I'm out.
I've had so many people want me to come to Missouri. Maybe I should come there.
You have to come to St. Louis.
I've had so many people.
Or even Cape Girardeau wouldn't be too bad for me.
Yeah. Missouri.
Yeah, I've had so many people want me to come there.
Oh, I will definitely see you. Well, I appreciate it.
Well, thank you for giving me.
And my prayers are with your daddy.
Thank you so much. That means so much to me. All right. Well, I hope you have a wonderful night. And God bless you.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. God bless you.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night. All right, bye. Oh my goodness. She's a beautiful soul. Hold on just a second. There is, how's everybody doing tonight? I'm not ignoring anyone. I promise. It's just the comments are going back. So I am going to take a minute and kind of, let's see if I feel anything. Thank all of you so much for being a part of tonight and just giving me an opportunity and also to kind of see how I work, and that kind of thing. My goal is I want people to see that there's a heaven, and about God. That's the reason that I do what I do. Somebody had asked, I saw a question earlier about how long I've been like this. I've been this way since I was 3. So I did not go public though until around 2015. But there is a book out about me and about my story. It's called Through the Eyes of Angel Leigh by Dr. Sue Clifton. And and it is available on Amazon if you want to know more about my story and that kind of thing. Hold on just a second. I'm trying to find the name. Oh no, it's like CLAD. Let me go back. Hold on. It was like CLADRIAN. How do you say that?
Say it again.
It was like CLADRIAN. RIAN. Yes. It's very unique.
Cledrian?
Yeah, I love
Cledrian.
that name.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I've never heard that name. It is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous.
Everyone keep
Cladrin. I'm so sorry. I know I'm saying your name wrong, but I feel something with you. Let me see if I can find her again. If you could email at angelleassistant@gmail.com. I'd love to bring you on. It's CLADRIAN or around that. So please email at angelleassistant@gmail.com.
I will say this.
Yeah.
I've probably had 30 emails pour in the past half hour to hour. There's a lot of pain. People are going through a lot of pain. And they need a reading.
Yeah.
And I wish we could do everyone.
I know. I wish we could
It's
too.
breaking my heart.
Yeah, I wish that I could. It causes a lot of anxiety because I wish that I could give everybody a reading. You know what I mean? But I will tell you that if I haven't, just don't give up. And I know it's easier said than done. You know what I mean? But just don't give up. Just keep getting on here and, communicating with me on here and being supportive, which I know that you are. I'm not saying that you're not, but
Just look,
there is
all the red tags.
Yeah,
That's a lot of pain.
it is.
I feel it.
But thank all of you so much for being on here and for also, praying for my dad and that kind of thing. It's just been very emotional, but this also gives me, it just helps me, it helps me getting on here and connecting and that kind of thing, and this is my goal. My goal is to show you that when our loved ones take their last breath here in the physical world, that they're free from pain. They're free from suffering and that kind of thing. And that's my goal. So even if you don't get that connection tonight, I hope that by witnessing the connections that are made tonight, it helps you in some way. This is the reason I do this. All right, let's see. I hope that she's emailing. It was the CLADRIAN. If you could just email at angelleassistant@gmail.com. I'm looking, just keep interacting with me. Be sure to like this and share it as well. Oh, look, there was a Tanya, TONIA. Woo, sorry, it's going.
TONIA. Okay, I'm writing it down.
Well, I'm going to just tell you what I feel with you. It was like TONIA. I couldn't see the last name. I think it started with a B. Hold on just a second. Hold on just a minute. TONIA, and then it was a B. That's all I'm saying. The last name was a B. So so when I saw your name, and this is why it's important, y'all, this right here, to interact with me on here, because I'm looking at the comments, that kind of thing. And if I feel weird when I see your name, then I'll tell you what I feel. So there was is it Tanya? TONIA?
TONIA.
Mm-hmm. Hold on just a second. I want to say that this is a male energy that's with her. It could be a third party. This might be something that she's going to have to think about. Let me see if I can find her again. I'm going to say he's a younger male. I'm going to say he's probably around 30s to 40s. And he's around you right now. This is to TONIA. Hold on just a second. It was just a very quick image. He just wanted you to know I'm here. I'm with you. Okay. So I don't know if you've not been feeling him or you just always wondered if he's with you. He is. Okay. So I just wanted you to know that he is with you, but he is coming through to me as a younger energy around 30s to 40s. And he's kind of hugging you in spirit. Now, sometimes they're very, very clear, such as that one guy that came through earlier and was like, John, and sometimes they're very muffled. Like if you go in there and you turn on the TV in another room and then you shut the door and go into another room. That's kind of how I hear them sometimes. Okay. So just keep that in mind and also pay attention to the noises that I make. I know that sounds crazy, but if you hear me humming out of the blue and that kind of thing, I've just learned through I've connected thousands of times to thousands of souls. I've just learned to pretty much whatever I feel here when I'm in that moment, I just do it. So listen to that as well. If I'm like humming and that kind of thing as well. But he's coming through. This is to TONIA, and the last name was B. And I'm going to say he's around 30s, 40s, and he keeps referencing the number 2 reference. So keep that in mind. The number 2, I just keep seeing it over and over and over. Now, is this a date? Okay. Is there something with the month of February? Did he have 2 kids, 2 siblings, or something with the second year? Okay. So just keep this in mind. It's just very, very quick. But, I told myself I'm not going to hold back. If I see anything with any of you, even if it's just a little simple thing, I'm going to tell you. Okay. So he is coming through. He's wanting you to know that he's with you. Now, I feel like he might have been called something else. I just feel that this is part of his name, but I do keep getting Will. Will, Will. So it could be Willie, William, and this could be just part of his name. Okay. But he is with you. Okay. Hold on just a second. I will say the way that he is making me feel, I don't feel that he just recently passed. I feel that he's been passed for over 12 or more years. Okay. So it won't be 11 years. Okay. It won't be 10 years. It will be 12 or more years. And he's wanting to come through, and in spirit. Now this is very, very important. I see him laughing, and he's like, hey, hey. And he's in spirit, and he's playing with a younger child that's still physically here. And the way he's making me feel is like he knows about the kid, or he knows about the child. Okay. So I don't know if he just didn't have that chance. Well, of course not. I feel like he's been passed for over 12 plus years. I feel that symbol, that image that he just showed me is a deeper message. You see how they do that? Like how they show me this kind of thing. And I feel like it's a deeper meaning to me when he's showing him playing and he's in spirit and he's playing with this child. This tells me that he knows about this child. Okay. Maybe he didn't, of course he wasn't here to see the child be born. And it's his reference to say, I know about the child, and he plays with her in spirit. Okay. I don't feel this is a boy, now he could still play with other kids, but he's referencing this child. And I feel like this is a little girl. That's how he's making a reference. So it's just important to know, like, he knew about this baby. He knew about this child. And I feel like this maybe is a child now. I feel like this child's gotten a little bigger, and it's just his way of saying, I get to play, I get to play with her is how he's making me feel. And remember, specifically, it's a girl because he says her. So that's very, very, very specific. This is still to the Tonia. I think her last name was like Buh something. I couldn't get it completely. But just remember that he is with you. And remember what he showed me. He's playing in spirit with this child. And he knows about the baby. And he gets to play with her in spirit. So just know it's just his way of saying, I'm so proud of my family. He showed me the number 2 reference. He's watching over his family, even still. Okay. He's been passed for over 12 plus years. He likes your hair. So I don't know if you like changed your hair or the color of your hair, but he loves your hair. The way he's making it seem is keep your hair. So I don't know if you've been thinking about changing your hair or like you changed the color of your hair, but he likes it. So was your hair a little different when he, was still physically here? But he likes your hair. He really likes your hair. Now he's referencing the number 2 again. Sorry if they show it to me, I have to tell you, but he's referencing something. He says, you let her know that she'll always be daddy's little girl. Okay. So I feel like he's talking about a kid of his. Okay. I don't feel like this kid is a kid anymore. I feel like the kid is grown now or growing up, and he's referencing daddy's little girl. So I don't know did he have a daughter? Is she having a really hard time, and still wonders and thinks about him, and the way that he's coming through is, I'm so proud of my kids, and I need her to know she'll always be daddy's little girl. Always. Okay. But that's what I see with you. I hope that this makes sense to you in some way. And just to answer a question, I feel like you've wondered it. He is with you. Okay. He is in heaven, but his energy will always live, within you. So just keep that in mind. Okay. All right. Oh, she's on here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let me bring her on. Let's get her on.
Hello.
Hi. Okay. Hold on. It's coming. Wait. I'm trying to see. The picture ain't on my. Oh, there you are. Hi. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really, really good. So, how do you pronounce your name?
Cladrian.
Oh, I love that.
Thank
I'm
you.
so sorry. I said it completely wrong. Hi, cutie. Hi.
Sorry, I have the whole bunch in here.
No, hi. What are y'all doing?
Just let him sit.
Are you jumping on the bed?
Yeah. Yes.
How old are you?
Good.
How old are you?
6.
You are
4.
6. I have a 4-year-old. I have a 4-year-old too. What's your name?
Fisher.
That's Tinsley, Keldon, and Fisher.
Oh my goodness. Well, y'all are beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. So no, I felt something with you. Now I don't know if it's a third party or not. I felt something with you. So I just want to tell you what I feel. They're not bothering me. Listen, I usually have Zaylee wrapped around my leg. So I actually do better with noise.
Are you kidding? She's usually sitting on your head.
Yeah, she is usually. I'm not even. They're absolutely precious. Let me see. Hold on just a second. Okay, so I'm just this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm just gonna go blunt with it. Okay, this totally makes sense to me now. Totally makes sense because she's here for your little ones. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Now she's coming through. Like y'all, this could have not have worked any better. I'm telling you, like you came through and your little ones are with you right now. And this is the reason she's coming through. She knew that your babies would be with you. She's coming through and she keeps saying, "It's me, Pat. It's me, Pat. It's me, Pat." Okay. And she just wanted to come through. She wanted to come through for your little ones to let them know that she will always be with them. Always, okay? And she wants them to still talk to her. And she will send them butterflies and all of that. So keep that in mind, okay? So butterflies happen every day, that kind of thing, but you'll know the difference, okay? Like they'll be minding their own little business, and all of a sudden this butterfly is going to come up in their face, And I know that butterflies happen every day, see butterflies, but they'll know the difference because they'll feel her with them, that kind of thing. And I feel like she's a very protective energy, you know what I mean? Like she's very, very protective, very sweet. I don't know why with her, and it could have been her younger days. I'm not really sure, but she's painting a picture for her family to remember how. And I smell hairspray with her, so I don't know if she's very particular about her hair, how she looked, and that. That's how she's coming through. And she keeps referencing, "It's me, Pat. It's me, Pat." And she wanted to come through just to show love to the little ones, and she keeps referencing, I'm gonna just be blunt with you. I don't know if someone's having a hard time, and she keeps saying, "You let her know that I'm with her, especially in school, okay, and that she's going to get through this." And she is so, so smart, okay? She's so, so smart. So keep that in mind. I feel like someone's got a lot of anxiety, that kind of thing, and it's just her way of coming through to say, "It's going to be okay, Mama. It's going to be okay. You're doing the best that you can do," okay? So I have to say she's very, very proud of you. Okay, so I don't know if you were really, really close to her. I want you to know that she's watching over you on the other side. And when you just feel like sometimes you feel like I'm doing everything in my power to do everything that I can, and sometimes I don't feel like it's enough, I want you to know that it is, and you're doing the best that you can do, and you're doing an amazing job. You are doing an amazing job, okay? And she's coming through to let you know that she's making this huge deal about Christmas and that kind of thing. I don't know if there's something special, a birthday celebration or even a death celebration or something very, very special about December or right around Christmas and that kind of thing. But she shows that to me. And I feel like that's really, really important that she's making a huge deal about it. Okay. A huge deal. And she wants you to know, still celebrate and know that I'm here and know that that kind of thing. She's very, very sweet, but she is watching over the little ones. But she's coming, "It's me, Pat. It's me, Pat." Okay. Let me see what this is. I have to say too, completely different energy. I'm just gonna. Oh my goodness! Hold on. Woo! Hold on. Woo! Different energy. She's sweet too. Sometimes. No, I'm just playing. She's coming through. She's a very sweet soul. There is a lady coming through, and I feel like she's very, very sweet. But I have to say something. What does she have in her hand? Hold on just a second. This is another energy. So just be clear, this is a different energy. Now, she could be a third party too. Okay. But let me tell you, it looks like I don't have nothing like that. Okay, I wish I had. Looks like a utensil pop in her hand, and she's laughing like, "I'm gonna get you. I don't know why she just did that. I know that sounds silly, but that's what she's doing. But it's important to see her personality, how she is. I feel like these were parts of her cherished memories. Now, let me tell you, I talked about just a second ago in the Pat reference, and it could be more to her name, but I did see Pat. she talked about you're going to get through this and all of that. And she's also this lady that's trying to come forward. She is a very strong energy. I feel like she would get through anything. And I do feel that she had her struggles, but I also feel like she had strength. That's what people remembered about her. I don't know if she was like the backbone of the family. She was a very strong lady, but she did come through to say, you have my strength. And I want you to know that you have my strength. So remember that when you can't get through something, remember how strong this lady is and know that you can also get through it as well. Now, all I see with her, hold on just a second. All I see with her is okay? And remember her strength, and how she's coming through. And remember that you have her strength as well. And when you feel like you can't get through something, you remember that. You remember her saying, oh, yes, you can. Oh, yeah, now, I will tell you the feeling that I feel. She almost makes me feel like she's a grandmother energy. Now, she even could be generations down, her great-great-grandmother or around that. But she is coming through, and she did show me over and over and over the number 9 reference. So keep the number 9 in mind. It could be a big deal for her or for somebody around her. Is there a celebration for September? Or is this a birthday celebration, a death celebration, or something special that she's acknowledging for September? She just keeps showing me the number 9 reference. Just a second. And I have to tell you this. I don't know if you understand her or not, but I'm just going to tell you the way that she goes, I was hard on you. But you know why? It's because I love you. That's why. So just keep this in mind. She can be hard, but it's because she loved you, So I hope that you understand her, but also remember your strength. You're strong, and when you feel like you just can't get through things, you remember her strength and know that she is with you. And I have to say something real quick. She keeps saying, when one door shuts, another one opens, and she's glad that you went through that door. That's how she's making me feel. When one door shuts, the other one comes open, and I'm glad that you went through that door. So I don't know. Did you have some new opportunities? Did you close the door behind you and you went forward in life and that kind of thing? So keep that in mind, because I want you to know that she's with you, okay? And that God's got your back. And I feel like when one door shuts, it might have been closed in your face and it was painful. But I want you to know that if you look forward and you look ahead and you don't look back and you keep going and maybe you open that door, maybe that's the door that you're in. It's just important to know that she knows and she's proud of you. Okay, she's proud of you, and always know that she is with you. Look how far you have come, is what she keeps saying. You should be proud of yourself and know that she is with you. She keeps saying, okay, love you, bye. She's just bye. Just, I don't feel her anymore. Bye. So, I don't know why she just did that. But did this or some of this make sense to you?
Okay, you have to give me a second because I'm crying.
Oh, it's okay. Listen, it's okay.
Okay, the Pat was my oldest two's grandmother, and we were not close when she passed away. I had distanced myself from that family, but my kids struggle with her passing. My oldest son cries himself to sleep often for her, and my daughter does have severe anxiety and is struggling really bad in school.
Yep, she knows. She knows.
The other lady, the number 9, this month she makes 8 years that she passed away, and that was my great grandma that raised me practically. Oh, sorry.
Hey, listen, this is a part of your journey, and until somebody has walked in your shoes, this is your journey. You know what I mean? And listen, it's okay to cry and it's okay to scream. You don't have to always be put together every step of the day. It's okay to grieve and it's okay to cry for your loved ones. This is okay.
I was pregnant with my son when she passed away, and I held myself together because she lost all 3 of her children throughout her life, and I knew that her strength got her through, and that being pregnant with my unborn child I couldn't imagine losing helped me find peace in her passing.
Right.
And I have been through a lot of stuff the past few years, and I'm finally feeling like I'm happy in life.
Good for
And
you.
she would always say, "Okay, love you, bye," and hang up on you, no matter if you were
Bye.
done with the
You're just
conversation.
gone.
No, at all.
Bye.
We called her Mama Net. That's where the M comes from. Everybody, anybody, my friends, my mom's friends, anybody called her Mama Net. That was her name. That was everybody's mom. I actually have a tattoo with her
Look at that. Oh
her
my.
handwriting. So that's what I've been needing.
Well, I'm so glad. Thank you so much for being on here tonight. I'm so glad that she came through for you. And very, very sweet soul. Very Michelle.
And it was funny at the beginning. It was very, very funny because you said she's sweet sometimes. She is feisty, and I lived with her, and me and her would fight over the craziest things.
Yeah.
And she would call me the devil and get so mad at me, and we would argue. And so yes, it just all makes sense.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Wow,
So she
sounds
is
like she's got a lot of memories.
Yeah.
Wonderful memories.
Yeah.
That
I'm
was
so-
my whole world.
I'm so thankful that I was able to connect with her and just remember that strength and remember what she talked about, the door closing and you looking ahead. It's scary, but you're doing it, you know, and she knows. It's just her way of saying, I know what you're going through in life and I'm so proud of you, you know, and thank you so much for letting me connect and for introducing me to your babies. Your babies are absolutely precious.
They're something else. I see actually her in them every day.
That's amazing. And listen, they're watching over them little ones. Absolutely. And it's going to get better. And you're doing an amazing job. You are doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
I'll be praying for you. Okay.
And we'll be praying for y'all as well.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you so
welcome.
much. All right. Well, have a good night. Tell your babies I said bye.
You as well. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
So there's going to be a lot of email answering tonight after I get home. We've had a lot of requests for session information in group 4.
Good.
So I'll be working through the night tonight. If you get an email at 3 a.m., that's me.
Yeah, she does. She works through the
I'll work
night.
through the night on
Yeah.
our emails.
So y'all just be patient. Yeah. If you have any questions, even about, a personal session and that kind of thing, you can always email at angelleassistant@gmail.com. So I have something to tell y'all. So it's not something that I have posted yet, but I'm going to go ahead and say it because I'm very close to finishing it. I'm waiting I have a few more things to do and I'm going to get it. I just can't hold it from y'all. I've got to tell y'all. I just got to tell y'all. I'm waiting for it to get into my hands. And I want to make sure it's right and that I feel okay. And then it's going to be published. But hopefully soon it's going to be published. I am creating a grief journal. And it's called Journaling Through Grief. I've had a lot of people, message me and that kind of thing. And, some of the things that they say that, for instance, when someone passes away, and just to clarify, I'm not telling you how to grieve. I'm not telling you, how to feel. Everybody's journey is different, and there is no time limit to grief. And you have to do what works for you. It's a unique journey for everybody, And so I just want to make that clear. But I have had so many people. And for instance, one of the things is I've had messages and it's like when someone is ripped from me, maybe you've lost a child, maybe you've lost a spouse or a sibling, or a parent or somebody, somebody's ripped from you. And it's just like, we can't prepare for death, even if they're in hospice or let's say they pass suddenly, like some of them showed me quickly and that kind of thing. You still can't prepare. There's just no way, even if you know that it's going to happen, you just cannot prepare. And I've had people say, and I know it's like, I understand their feelings in a way that they're ripped. And it's just like everybody else around them is just still going on about their day. And you're standing there and it's like you look over and there's like this clock and it's a continuous, it's still going, it's still ticking away. The hours of the day is going by and you're having to be forced to still get up and do things. You're still having to get up and like go to work, or having to get up and take care of the family, or you're still having, and it's just like everybody else. Not saying that they don't show you love and, concern and that kind of thing, but eventually everybody else will still go on with their life. But you are stuck. Some of you, not all of you, but there are some people that are stuck and they just don't know what to do. They feel numb and they don't know what to do. And I've had messages of people saying, what do I do? How do I get out of this? Like, you're going to always grieve for your loved one. Always. And nobody could ever replace your loved one. Nobody. Now, our loved ones want us to be happy, and they want us to move on with our lives. It's not that we're forgetting them, but that's what they want. They want us to still live and make moments in life. So I have been praying about it. And I wanted to do something that, even if you don't want a reading from me, if it's not even about that, I wanted to create something. I tell people all the time, document your feelings. You see, I scribble, document how you feel, that kind of thing. Release it from your mind. When I do sessions and you see me and I talked about it, it's like a constant, I'm seeing it over and over and over. And I talk about it. Like earlier, I kept seeing something, like rewind it. Well, if I write it down, it goes out of my mind. So you're getting all this built up, all of this emotions, and the best way to do it, not always, and it won't work for everybody, but some of them is to release it by writing and journaling and that kind of thing. And so I wanted to do something to help everyone, not just people wanting readings or anything like that, and so I'm creating this journal that will also have encouragement in it. It's not just a journal. It's going to be a journal that's got encouragement in it, and it's going to have things for you to think about, things for you to ponder about, things to bring you back to your cherished memories with your loved one, and things to document. So each week, at the end of the week, there will be more things that you can, you can think about. Like, one of the things is talking about, if you could say something to your loved one right now, what would it be? But before you document it, before you write it, I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to remember them. And I want you to see the details, one of your cherished memories with your loved ones, and can you smell them? Can you smell the scent? Can you hear their laughter? Do you remember what they were wearing? How did you feel? And, and it's going to bring you back to that. And you're going to see that, in your mind, and you're going to go to that. And then when you open your eyes, I want you to release it by writing what you would say to them, and that kind of thing. And so it's not just a journal. It's going to be a path of healing. And so hopefully I'll have it published really, really soon. I hope that it works out. I hope that you enjoy it. And so just kind of be looking, for that. I'll let you know when I publish it and that kind of thing. But I hope that I want this to be for just everybody, not for people looking for readings. This could be for anybody. This could be a great gift for somebody, and that kind of thing. So I'm really looking forward to it. And I really hope that it can help somebody, so I just wanted to tell y'all about it. I haven't really told people about it. So I really hope that when I put it out there, it can help one of you. So I'll let y'all know when, it gets put out. So I'm super excited about that. All right, let me drink something. I'll just drink this. How's everybody doing tonight? Are y'all doing okay? Let's see.
September 22nd group of 4 is sold out.
Oh, it's sold out now.
Yes.
Okay, so the group of 4 for September 22nd is sold out, but we still have
3 spots available. November 3rd.
Okay, November 3rd, 3 spots available for 4-person group. So if you're wanting to get into the November 3rd, it's guaranteed readings, just email at angelleighassistant@gmail.com. And I really hope that you can, we still have tickets available for the my Mobile, Alabama event. This is awesome. I love to do this, but y'all, the energy is completely different in person. So I really hope that you can support me. And if you are coming from out of town, let's say you want to make a trip, and that kind of thing, you have to, all the information's on there. If you go to my website, www.angelleigh.org, you go to events and go there. In the description of it, it will show you the number. You can call the hotel. You can give them the code. There's a certain code that you would give them and you would get a discount for coming to the event and staying at their beautiful hotel. So I'm so excited about it. And there's a lot of fun stuff, y'all, to do in Mobile. So
Oh my goodness, it's endless.
yeah, it was really fun. I did an art walk there not long ago. I was doing unexpected readings, and it was fun. It was quite an experience. Let's just say that it was fun. It's been a long time since I've been in a bar. Let's just say that. Did y'all watch that? I was going and there we went into this little walk with the bar or something. I don't know. Anyway, I ended up giving a reading to the bartender. It was funny. It was really, really funny. There is a just real quick. So be sure to interact with me and that kind of thing. But I will tell you if I feel anything, I'll just tell you. There's I think it was like Mindy or something. Mindy. Mindy. It was just real quick. It's not enough to. I feel like I can probably get more with you, but it has to come to me. So I don't force it or anything like that. But I will tell you that there is this man, and he's kind of coming through like a playful energy. So I feel like he was a very, fun energy. It was, let me see. Let me find her name. It was like Mindy something. Hold on. It's like Mindy Hugh or something. Mindy Hugh. I don't know. It was something like that. If I'm looking for her name. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you real quick. It's just, I feel like I can get more from him. So I'm not going to force it. Okay. But like I said, if I feel something with somebody, I'm still going to tell you. Okay. And he's coming through. There it is. Mindy Williams Hughes. I'm just going to say this real quick. He's coming through as like GER. It's like GER over and over and over. Just over and over and over. I just keep saying GER. I want to say it's maybe like, no, hold on. GER. I'm going to just stick with that. I almost want to say, I'm going to tell you what I almost want to say. I almost want to say it's like Gerald is something like that. But I can guarantee you it's GER for sure. But I will tell you that if you haven't already, it could be a third party. I'm just telling you some of the souls that I feel around you. It could be a third party. I wish that I could get more. It'll happen and when it's meant to happen without me having to force it, it'll come to. But you're going to start hearing, if you haven't already, you'll start to hear knocks and that kind of thing. It's a jokester. That's a younger energy. And I see JOS, almost like Joshua. But I said almost like that. And so, but I can guarantee you is JOS. But I feel like he was I don't know, he seems younger, but I just feel that with you, and I just wanted you to know that. So just keep that in mind. I feel like I can get more, but it's important to know they're happy, they're okay, and they're in heaven. So I wanted you to know that. There was a Missy on here. I feel like I can get more. Just being blunt. I'm telling you, if I feel something, there's a Missy on here, and I kept seeing B. Okay, B. I don't know why I'm seeing that. B. I do feel it's a male, but maybe he'll come forward as well.
Did you say Missy or Misty?
Missy.
Missy.
I don't. No, I'm just seeing it on here. It's not enough to.
Okay. We have.
Yeah, I don't know. The comments are going by so fast. It's Missy with a SS. Missy. And I just keep saying B. But yeah. All right. Let's keep. Maybe they'll come forward, but I still want to tell you. All right, let's see.
We had an email from a Missy.
All
That's
right.
why I asked.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did. I told her to engage, and if you felt something.
Yeah, it might be. It was MISSY for sure. I have to see that. I keep hearing a lot of humming. I want to say something real quick. Let me get me some more paper. There's I just want to say something real quick. There's a Kayla on here. I think your last name was an R. It's like RUC something. I couldn't quite get it because the comments are going by fast. I just feel like I need to say something to you. It was Kayla for sure, and then it was like RUC something for her last name, but it went by too quick I couldn't see it. I just need to say something to you real quick. This is to Kayla. I just get so many different emotions. I don't just see, I can feel too, and my emotions are just everywhere right now. But this is to Kayla, and her last name was like Kayla RUC. I just have to say something. There's a female energy that's with you. And she just almost makes me feel that she had severe anxiety. And it's important. I don't know why, but it's like so important for you to see. She did have struggles in life. She keeps showing me a pathway. And it's like off and on. Like 1 minute, oh, I'm doing good. Oh, I'm proud of myself. And then it was like next minute, it's just like off the pathway. And then it's like back on the pathway. And then it's back off the pathway. That's just kind of how I feel. And she's coming through because she keeps showing me that her struggles. But then she also makes me feel, oh man, I wonder if I can bring you on. Well, let me just tell you what I feel real quick. She keeps showing me her struggles on and off the pathway, on and off the pathway. And it's so important for you to know that she's in heaven. It's so important. And she keeps wanting me. I wish that I could, because I would. But she's like wanting me to hold you in person, like hug you in person. And she keeps saying, put your arms around her and let her know that mama loves her. And I'm sorry if I hurt you. I'm sorry that I've hurt you and the family. This is how she keeps making me feel. But I want you to know that she made it to heaven. And I want you to know that all that struggle that she's been through, that's gone from her, that she is nothing but pure joy. And she almost cries with joy, not sadness, that when she took her last breath here in the physical world, she did have Jesus in her heart. And she wanted them to know that Jesus didn't turn his back on her. And it's important to know that. And it's so, so important. There she is, Kayla Ruckle. It's just important. I just needed you to know that she's in heaven. And she wanted me to put my arms around you and hug you and let you know that mama is okay. And she's very thankful for the people that stepped up. I hope that you can understand that. I can only tell you how it's coming through to me. But even through her struggles and all of that, she just needed you to know that she's in heaven and that she's free from that. And she's okay. Just a second. She's very, very proud of you. She makes it clear also that when she took her last breath here in the physical world, that in spirit she kissed her head before she went into heaven. So it's important to know that in spirit. So I don't know if you got to be with her when she took her last breath in the physical world, but I want you to know the way that she's coming through is that she got to kiss your head before she went into heaven. Okay. And that she needs you to know that she's okay. It's important to know that. Exactly how she's coming through, I did feel a lot of anxiety and that kind of thing. And I don't know why. I don't know if somebody has got like this guilt, regret, what ifs. And the way that she's coming through is like, that's going to harden your heart. I'm so sorry, and it's more of, look at me, I'm in a better place. I'm in heaven. And so all of her struggles, everything, it's It's gone. And she needs you to see this now. I actually seen her real quick near the water, but it don't look to me very specific. It doesn't look like the ocean to me. It more looks like a river, the creek bank, and that kind of thing. And she's a very, hey, girl, her energy and that kind of thing is very, very beautiful. She did come through with like a darker colored hair. And I have to say, she mumbles a lot, like mumbling something. But I will tell you, she goes, when you were little, I just have to say this. This might be something that you're going to think about, but this is what she says. Because she remembers it, and this is one of her cherished memories that she got to bring to heaven with her. She says, when you were little, do you remember you used to want to be a teacher? She remembers that. So I don't know if like when you were little, you wanted to be a teacher. I don't know why she's bringing that memory up, but she's bringing it up. And I hope that you can smile, I hope that it can make sense to you, because I want you to know that she got to bring that memory to heaven with her. Oh, you remember that when you were little, you wanted to be a teacher, and I don't know if you used to curl your hair, but she's like talking about that. It's like she loved when you would curl your hair and that kind of thing. Very, very sweet. But she just wanted you to know that. And it's very, very important to know that. But there is another energy. She's completely different. She ain't coming through other than, I will tell you, a song. It's completely different. I want to say she is a younger energy, probably around, I don't know, 20s to 30s. She did snap her fingers at me, which tells me that her passing was pretty she just makes me feel her passing was like either unexpected, or something such as that. You're not going to probably make sense of this, but she's coming through like, hey, like wanting to dance and that kind of thing. She is a younger energy, probably around 20s to 30s. And if it doesn't make sense right now, I hope that eventually it will. Just keep this in mind. But there's a song. Okay. What is that song? Hold on, wait. It's like, smack that on the floor, smack that, smack that. Like, I know that sounds crazy. Smack that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Have you ever heard that song? I know that sounds crazy, but that's how she's coming through, and she's doing this and she's laughing. Just tells me this energy, which is a different energy, is trying to come forward for you. And she's laughing and singing and dancing. So I don't know if you used to dance with her and sing to her, but she did come through like that. Like, look at me this way, remember me in this way. But she is talking about like her life just began, so I don't know if like her passing was very, very unexpected, but she's talking about the little ones. So she's still watching over the little ones. This is just, she could be a third party. I wish that she'd come through more. She's very, very beautiful energy. Very, very beautiful. But there's this song about smack that, dun, 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 smack that. So I don't know. But maybe you're going to be minding your own business one day and this song comes on the radio. And if it does, girl, I hope you can get up and dance and smack that all over the floor. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, but her energy is beautiful. And this is how she wants to be remembered, So just keep this in mind, of how she's coming through, and to let you know that she is still with you. Smack that. Anyway, someone asked about why it's muffled. Sometimes they just are. Sometimes they come through very clear. It doesn't mean that their souls is not, it doesn't mean that they're not okay or anything like that. It all depends on, there's souls have to learn how to come forward. So sometimes it's a little muffled, and sometimes it's just as clear as day. So yeah. But anyway, that's what I see with you, Kayla. I hope that some of this makes sense, and I hope to smack that all over the floor, smack that, smack that. Anyway, listen, with me, you just don't never know. You don't never know who wants to come forward. And what I love about it is when they come through and they bring their personality with them. You know what I mean? So pay attention to that, pay attention to the way that they're coming through and their personality and that kind of thing. Because to me, that's the message. So, alrighty. Smack that. There's a song. I can't think of the name. I think I used to dance to that song. I think I used to do it. Anyway, I love it when their personality comes through. Very, very sweet soul, though. All righty. Okay, let's see. Meredith's making me nervous over here. She's posting, she's doing pictures. I don't like pictures. I don't like, that's one thing I can say. I just don't like pictures. I know I need to get over that though.
I don't like them either.
Yeah.
I had to take some pictures of you working. So.
Yeah. No, I'm very thankful. All righty. Let's see. I think there's people on YouTube watching. All righty. I hope that she can understand the smack that. She's just a very, and it could be, it might not make sense right now. You might be minding your own business and then this song come on, and I hope that you can laugh and be like, okay, that makes sense now. But she's a very fun soul. All righty, let's see. But I really hope that you can come and support me at the October 7th Mobile, Alabama event. That would mean the world to me that you can come and support me. Okay, I am like really far back in some of these some of these comments. Let me let's see. All righty. Can't believe I just said smack that all on the floor.
Those are some lyrics, aren't they?
Yeah. I don't know who it is. But anyway, I love when their personality comes through. Okay, so let's see. Be sure to interact with me. All righty. I'm seeing if I feel weird with anybody. So I have a question. Where would you like for me to come next? Is there a certain location? Is there a certain venue? If there's a certain casino, anything that you think I should get in touch with, or any venues, theaters, anything such as that, be sure to tag them down below. Let me know. Or if you feel that I should go there and they need to know who I am, so they'll call me and bring me there, tag them down below and let them know. It definitely helps. Word of mouth helps. So yeah, if you feel that I should, need to go somewhere or anything such as that, help me get there, if you don't mind. It always means so much to me. Sharing your experience. That's the best thing. Just sharing your experience. If you've had readings with me, if you've had connections with me, share your experience. I know that what I do is odd and not everyone understands. And that's okay. I respect everyone's beliefs and opinions. I still love people, even if they're hateful to me. I still love them. But yeah, share your experience and let them know, All right, let's see. All righty. I was way behind. I'm like still trying to catch up on these messages. Is there any questions too while I'm scrolling through? Is there any questions that you would love to know about, like even regarding how I see and that kind of thing? Be sure to, let me know in the comments. And if I see it, and it even might be later, that I see it. And if I get to it, I will definitely try to answer your questions and that kind of thing. Because a lot of people wonder, how do I see and that kind of thing. So it's important. All right, I'm putting some of the scribbles. Let's see. Everybody ready for the start of the week? There is let me see if I can find her again. I think it was like a Laura Stoken or something such as that. I just have to say something. I saw your name just a little bit ago, but I did not realize that I was kind of far back. So I'm like trying to get caught up. But every time, I don't know if this is going to make sense or not, but I'm just going to tell you what I feel. Okay. This is to a Laura, it was like Stoken or something. Every time I saw your name, I kept hearing a female, just a talking. And it's just a kind of short little message, but I'm still going to give it to you. I told myself I'm going to still even if it's something short. I'm still going to give it to y'all. Well, I'm going to say she's probably around 50s to 60s. And I just want you to know something. This is to Laura. Laura Stocken or something like that. I'm sorry. I know I'm probably not saying your name right, but she is around 50s to 60s. And she just needed to come through. She did show me the number 5 reference. So keep the number 5 in mind. Now that could be a date, 5 years, 5 kids, 5 siblings. This could be a birthday celebration, a death celebration. I'm not really sure, but she just keeps showing me the number 5. And you know what I keep hearing? This is what I keep hearing. She keeps saying, Mom greeted me. Mom greeted me. Mom greeted me. Mom, over. Like every time I look at your name, like I know I saw your name a few times. Mom greeted me. Mom greeted me. Just like over and over and over. And I'm going to say she is probably around 50s to 60s. She just wanted you to know that, like who greeted her in heaven. So I feel like that's a deeper message. That's a deeper meaning. And it's a very short message, but I still want you to know that. Mom greeted me. Mom greeted me. Mom greeted me. Sorry, hold on just a second. Mom greeted me. She needs her children is the way that she's making it seem. Usually when they reference little ones, they might not be exactly little, but reference to me is usually children or something such as that. She's wanting her children to know this. Mom greeted me. Mom greeted me. I wish that she'd show me more, but I'm still, maybe she'll come through more. Maybe she'll, but I still want you to know I felt something. Now the motherly energy, hold on just a second. I don't want to force it. So hold on just a minute. I feel very protective. Usually when they show me the protective energy, this tells me that this was like a motherly energy. Hold on just a minute. Motherly energy. Now, the motherly energy, okay, she wanted you to know, Mom greeted me. So I don't know if this is like a sibling. I'm not really sure. She just keeps saying, Mom greeted me. Now, the mom energy, okay, very protective of you. So I feel that there's some connection in some way. And she is making me feel that she's been passed for quite some time, over 11 plus years. So I feel the mom energy didn't just recently pass. She's been passed for over 11 or more years. And I just wanted you to know that they're with you. And I keep hearing, I held the baby. I held the baby. I held the baby. So was there a baby, after her passing? And it's just her way of saying, oh, I held the baby. And I have to say she laughs. And this is very specific. So keep this in mind. Ha, ha, ha. I held the baby. Ha, ha. She's a lot like me. So that's exactly what I hear. So she's referencing to a female. I just feel that so is there a girl baby, and maybe the baby's grown up now. I'm not really sure, but she's just making it seem she's a lot like me. And it's just her way of coming through to acknowledge that she held the baby and that this baby is, a lot of people might even say, man, she acts just like her. Oh, wow. That kind of thing. So I feel like it's a deeper message. It's a deeper meaning. But it's important to know that this mom energy, I don't know if this is your mother or a motherly energy, she's with you. And she's been passed for quite some time. And she's like, I held the baby. She's a lot like me. And she's just laughing. Very, very sweet. But I just wanted you to know that's what I feel with you. So I hope that makes sense, so just keep that in mind. I wanted to tell you.
Did you do a reading off video for Missy?
I don't remember. I was dazed out. They'll answer you. I don't remember, y'all. I was dazed out, so I cannot remember. Did I give a reading for a Missy off video? Did I give a reading? I think it was a quick one.
I've got multiple emails and some messages for a Missy.
Okay.
And I thought that you read her already.
I don't know. I don't remember. That's why I tell people all the time. I'm like, y'all better, because it's like once I lose the connection, I may not get it back. And sometimes I can. I don't know. I don't remember.
I thought you had read it.
Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. Yes. Hold on. The only thing I felt it was a male, and I kept getting B.
Yeah.
Almost something such as BRE. Bruh. It's like
I think that they wanted to come on.
I'm waiting for them to come through. So I can't force it, but tell Missy, or if she's on here, I'm praying very, very hard don't give up, because if I can make this connection and I'm already doing it, I feel that they're going to come through in due time. So I feel this is a good thing, because I feel like this is going to happen, if that makes sense.
Just let me know to send.
I almost want to say it's like burn. I can't force it. I'll get sick. I can't force it. You just keep praying, because it's working. So keep praying. It'll happen. But yes, that's what I felt. It was just a very quick, very, very quick. But, I tell people, keep praying, because if I'm feeling that, I feel like I can get more. I don't even know if it makes sense to her, but yeah, just keep that in mind. Oh, I think that was it. Missy. Nope. I don't know. It just went by too fast. I have no idea. Let's see. And I just want to say thank all of you so much for being so supportive of me and praying for my family, Mama and Daddy. A lot of people's wanting an update from my dad and that kind of thing. And I've kind of shared this journey, about my dad with all of you. And I know that some of you have feel very close to him and my mama. Y'all have met them at events. My dad did all the inside stuff, the equipment, everything. So it's been very sad that he can't do that now, but yeah. So, but I just wanted to give y'all a little bit of update for him. So dad is still currently on hospice. Some of the questions that I've had is he in a hospital? Did he go to a facility to do that? He's at home. So I still get to go see him and mama as much as I can. I try to do it as much as I can in between sessions or that kind of thing. But he's at home, so he's in the comfort of his own home. That's how he wants to be. We have a hospice nurse that comes out, that kind of thing. He is now currently on oxygen and that kind of thing. It's not an everyday thing, but it's starting to kind of be a little bit more. And he's kind of lost a little bit more of his voice and that kind of thing. So I'm just being very, I like a lot of people ask me, and you've been on this journey. And I know that a lot of you care about my daddy, and so I just wanted to share an update. But, my daddy's a very independent man, and he's still getting up. Let me tell y'all, he's so independent, and I'm his baby. He's like this with all of his girls, that I'm the type that I need my daddy. My daddy was an electrician. He did all my house, remodeling everything. And so the other day I was there, and we'll go sit outside on the porch, and they have tons of deer that comes up. My mama feeds them, and, she's got them called by names. Their babies come up, they sleep in the yard. It's just a very safe place, I guess, for the deer. And that's one of his things that he loves. And so anyway, I was there, and I was like, my car's shaking. I don't know. I guess, there's something. So my daddy's going to go out there, with his cane, and he's going to lean all the way over y'all and check my tires. And he's like, yeah, baby doll, you're going to need some new tires, but it's just, he's still taking care of me, So, so anyway, I just kind of wanted to give you an update, on my daddy, and just to let y'all know how appreciative I am. And it means a lot to me. So, and to all of us. But anyway, well, y'all, I think I am going to go ahead and call it a night. I probably could keep doing this. I'm not going to lie. But I know that we all have work in the morning. But I just wanted to say thank y'all so much for giving me an opportunity. I actually may, if you're new here and you've not liked and followed my page, please do that, because unexpectedly, I do sometimes pop on. And that, if that's the case, I don't want you to miss it. You should be notified, that kind of thing. But I may end up coming back very, very soon and trying to do a little bit more, because I still feel I could probably keep doing this all night. But I really probably need to get home to my babies. But I love all of you so much, and I appreciate all of you for just giving me a chance. That's all I ever ask for. A lot of people wonder, a lot of people question, what is this? Or they just hear about me and they don't even give me a chance. And that's just, but I'm used to it. And I have more support than none, and that's okay. Not everybody has to agree with what I do. But if you're on here tonight because you wasn't sure, you didn't, you just heard about me and you wanted to see for yourself, I just wanted to say, from me to you, thank you for giving me a chance, for just seeing. And if you love to come to an in-person event. I'm having one, y'all, in Mobile, Alabama. And I'm going to be honest, I can't say for sure. I don't know when I'm going to be able to do another in-person event. It just really depends on my dad. It just really depends. So if you're looking to do this, I would definitely do it. It's October 7th. But I'll let y'all know about the journal when I get that out there and that kind of thing. And like I said, if you have any questions or anything such as that, please just email at angelleassistant@gmail.com. Please be patient. There's a lot.
And I'll be sending out the session information and the group information tonight when I get home.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
been fielding a lot of emails tonight, about
Oh,
75 maybe. So.
Yeah, there's been a lot. So there'll be more and that kind of thing. So just be patient. And I know that y'all are. So, but I love all of you so much. Thank you for giving me an opportunity. It'll be sometime tomorrow. I'll post all the scribbles that I did and that kind of thing. And I will definitely be back to do more free readings, and be sure to like and follow me. I also have a YouTube channel. You can, like me on there. Just type in Angel Leigh Readings. You'll find me. You can subscribe for free. You can also subscribe to my webpage at www.angelleigh.org. I have a TikTok now. It's Angel Leigh Messenger. You'll find me on there as well. So yeah, just go find me, y'all. I love all of you so much, and I hope that you all have a wonderful night. And I hope that you all have a good week. Remember, if some of you have that anxiety and you're just, maybe there's something that's really weighing you down, just remember that you can get through anything. You're a lot stronger than what you think. Okay. So, I love all of you so much, and I hope that you all have a wonderful night. God bless y'all. Bye, y'all.